let's get down to our ring announcer, Mark Bureau, with the formal introduction.
Introducing the principals first in the red square to my left. Weighing in at 58 pounds and from the creative mind of Jim Smentalski, under the assistance of Team Nightmare, Bo Cox, Doug Evans, Chris Hurd, and Carl Swenson. They hail from Novato, California, introducing Backlash.
He's got a lot of people in this corner back.
Sure does.
4 pounds, and from the creative mind of Bill Putnam, he is assisted by team member Heather Putman, and hails from Houston, Texas, introducing Disposable Hero.
Red driver, are you ready? Red driver is ready. Blue driver, are you ready? Blue driver is ready.
The lights are on. Remember, it's 3 minutes or a knockout, or if one of the robots becomes incapacitated, that'll finalize this. You see, those are called Hellraisers, ramps. They can be deployed at any time along with ramrods and kill saws in the ring, and our master right there in the battle box will pull them out at any time. They've got to elude those, and you see right now Backlash, the spinning wheel on the aggressive.
The spinning wheel of death. Oh! Did I call it or what?
Not wasting any time. That's why you don't put Band-Aids on to hold a machine together. Backlash dominated on the offensive.
Oh, he just got him in the rear end. Oh, he tore off the forklift on him, Sean.
We're going to see a little bit of recycling there. This one looks over.
I'm seeing wires on the floor. I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh, unlike the NFL,
That's a victory dance,
no
babe.
penalty for excessive celebration. Fast, furious, and quick. Backlash is going to move on.
There it is, buzzer signaling the end of the fights.
And that buzzer does signal the end. The crowd already entertained. Let's take a look at these replays and see exactly how Backlash dominated this bout.
Yeah, Backlash, look, he got him once right there, right? Ripping off that forklift like a chicken wing. Then he takes his antenna and speed controller off. And then his remote control right there, useless. There's nothing Disposable Hero can do except be disposable.
About to start. Let's go to Mark Bureau.
Introducing first in the red square to my left, weighing in at 98 pounds, created by Dallas Gerker and assisted by Mandy Gerker from Concord, California. Here is Salad.
Sleek and low to the ground, Billy.
Yeah, like any good salad.
And in the blue square, making a debut in the tournament, weighing in at 58 pounds, and under the creative genius of Lisa Winter, assisted by Becky Winter from Madison, Wisconsin. Here is Tendumushi.
I kind of like the ladybug look.
Don't be fooled.
Cosmetic.
That's a lethal ladybug. Those big eyes.
Watch out, Salad. The crowd is ready, locked and loaded. Let's set the rules again before we get going. Remember, 3 minutes
Blue
or
driver,
a
are you
knockdown,
ready?
whichever comes first. And if the robot is incapacitated, the fight is over. That's our 14-year-old. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time.
It should always be robot fighting time.
It's Tendumushi, who looks like a ladybug, against Salad.
He's gonna eat that salad.
He is.
Look at that.
The beat's tossing it. Take a look at that now. Ladybug rams himself into the wall. Remember, Tendumushi operated by a 14-year-old girl from Wisconsin. And the word on her is she is a great driver.
Waiter, there's a ladybug on my salad. I couldn't resist.
Take a look at this, though.
That's a coverage.
But
Look at that.
what is that arm called, Bill?
That's an actuated lifting arm, Sean.
And you're allowed to only really lift somebody or keep them disposed for 30 seconds, and then you have to let go and break. Can't clutch longer than 30 seconds. You see the kill saws.
Tendumushi wants to cover up salad and then shove him over into one of the kill saws or any of the other hazards.
And we have our master of the battle box who deploys those kill saws, those ramrods.
The reason we've got plexiglass surrounding the battle box is if parts go flying. We cannot injure or endanger our BattleBot audience.
Both of these battle bots are lightweight, so slamming them around is probably not going to do much good. There you see the kill saws out.
No,
was tossed about 3 feet.
Exactly. See, what was I telling you? Keeping our audience safe and killing robots.
The crowd
That's what
is
this
going
is all
crazy.
about.
Remember, 3 minutes or till incapacitation, and it looks like this one's going to go the distance. The crowd waits in anticipation. There you see Salad's operator. The Battlebots. Nice. Still saw a nice ram by the Ladybug, which is Tanemushi, and there's the end of the bout.
That's it.
This fight is over. Take a look at the replay. Tanemushi tries to smother Salad.
This is an intricate fight, and then he gets away. This is more of a driving fight, Sean. But Tanemushi, a lot of smothering.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges at Arena Side have scored a 7-2 decision for the blue square, Tanemushi.
Now we need to get down to our ring announcer for the robotic particulars, Mark Biro.
Introducing first in the red corner to my left, weighing in at 53 pounds from the creative mind of Jonathan Ritter. He is assisted by his team member Douglas Ritter from San Jose, California, introducing Ziggo. Its opponent in the blue corner, weighing in at 57 pounds and created by Jason Bardis. Ladies and gentlemen, from Santa Barbara, California, here is the Missing Link.
Missing Link featuring a phone book on the end of a stick.
That should last very long in this bout. Let's get down to the referee here talking to the Battlebots contestants.
Is ready. Blue driver, are you ready? I am ready. Blue driver is ready.
Let's rage in the cage. It's robot fighting time. And
God,
here they
help us
come.
all.
Look at Missing Link right from the start. Clearly the aggressor on Ziggo.
Ziggo spinning and spinning.
Take a look at that long object on Missing Link. You know what that's for? It's a long pole to poke fun at and prevent Ziggo from getting in tight with those spinning wheels. And it looks like it, no, it doesn't work very well, does it?
I thought it was for finding nickels in the sand like the old guys at the beach.
Now explain something to me on the long part of it. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it just missed the buzzsaws.
The buzzsaws, they're deployed at any time throughout the bout.
Boom, I think we lost a wheel.
There goes the ramp. The wheel is off.
Oh.
And now look at this. Missing Link cannot move around as he spins 360s. Now I don't understand this. Explain this to me. As we see Ziggo now on the attack, the wood at the end, isn't that going to split a lot easier than metal?
Yeah, I'm metal, man. This is the new millennium.
Do not turn your back. Oh, he turned his back. Oh, man! Down goes Missing Link. The second wheel is off. Oh, with the buzzsaws too, Billy.
Just that final slap of humiliation,
A buzzsaw
Sean.
in the booty and two wheels off. There's the celebration.
The victory dance.
It's all over. There we are, the 53-pound winner in a knockout. Take a look at this replay. And the wood, well, the wood is gone.
That is all Ziggo just tearing up that wood like a beaver on speed.
Look at the circular motion, never disrupted for Ziggo.
Introducing first in the red corner to my left. It's the pride of Portal Valley, California. This 210-pound squat bot that swats a lot. It's Mauler.
That's the pride of Portola Valley, California. It's a wild, wild family, isn't it?
And its opponent in the blue square from Novato, California. Machine for mayhem, created for chaos. Also weighing in at 210 pounds of absolute domination, it's Nightmare.
Both 210 pounds, both physical. I like the vertical as opposed to the horizontal.
Yeah, it depends on what I'm doing, I guess.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are ready.
Bit of confidence there, Bill.
Blue driver, are you ready?
I am.
Blue driver is ready.
Yeah,
Not a lot of confidence there. No, let's rage in the cage. It's Mauler on your right.
Took a wheel off. You see that? Wheel. You gotta hope the wheel fairy gives you another one tonight.
Oh, you want the mole? You know what Team Mower actually claims that the spiral design on the top of their robot creates a void that sucks the psychic energy out of its opponent.
Oh man, something sucks and it's nightmare right now. I'm done.
The referee has stopped the fight, but Mahler is using Nightmare to slow his weapon down.
Come on.
Sure. Mahler has to spin into the wall to stop itself from causing further damage and controversy. So let's get to the Battlebots replay and the domination.
Slow, glorious motion. Watch the wheel. There it is. And now Mahler going in for the, he's already killed him pretty much. Boom, slapping the wheel away. Humiliation.
Let's get down to the ring announcers. We know the result.
Here are the principals. In the red corner to my left, the heinous haymaker from North Hollywood, the bane of every bot, weighing in at 208 pounds. Here is the Battlebot ranked Overkill. And its opponent in the blue square, it's the terrifying Titanium Titan from Los Feliz, California. Give it up for the 210-pound heavyweight, Frenzy.
Frenzy, little, yellow, different, violenter.
Red Driver, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Red Driver is ready.
That's ready.
Blue Driver, are you ready? Blue Driver is ready.
Quiet confidence, the lights are on. Somebody's home, two of them. It's robot fighting time. You got Frenzy on your left at the screen, Overkill on the right. You know, this is a 3-minute round.
That's right. Frenzy's the yellow M&M looking one. And there comes Overkill. Oh, slamming that Rambo knife all over the floor.
And listen to the sounds over the loud crowd as they continue to hit the floor. There you see the kill saws come up. They're deployed at any time during the match.
If the arms don't work, you gotta hope you can back your guy into a kill saw.
And you look at the size difference when they bump. Overkill clearly pounding around Frenzy. And neither one of them right now, Bill, are landing a whole lot of punches.
No, just a whole lot of clamor.
There's the scoop technique by Overkill on Frenzy. Oh, you saw the kill saws out of nowhere grabbing Overkill. Punch saws, kill saws, they're saws and they're deployed at any time. A lot of punches being thrown. There you see a big blow by Overkill.
Right into that cupcake yellow frosting.
Take a look at that one. It's weight here beaten up on little and smallish Frenzy.
They gotta maneuver themselves into that ideal fighting area and then crank it down.
Now, and take a look at Frenzy battle. You want to know more? Let's get to Patrick Campbell, Frenzy's owner.
Frenzy's weapon is an axe. It's the whole axe weighs about 10 pounds. It's a titanium arm, which can flex like crazy and not deform.
I want to see some hits.
Take a look. In our first two bouts, we saw knockouts happen. This one's going on and on and on, and it is a great bout. It's going to be one on points in this one, it appears, and quickness is not beating strength in this one. It takes a lot of skill to use those toggles.
These guys are swinging big, just no contact, except for right there.
A ton of swings, only a few landing, not a lot of accuracy, and you saw on one wheel goes Overkill. Frenzy still battling, even though he is clearly outweighed.
Overkill's got the knife on the one side and the wedge on the other. He should have a cheese grater somewhere.
Both of these owners strictly intent on trying to stay in the match without a knockout, as this one looks like it's going to go the distance. There you see the ramrods, Bill.
Down. Oh.
like the way that Overkill's wheels are so balanced that no matter how you hit him, he's not falling over. Very nice design by Overkill's owner.
I just want to see that spike from Frenzy come down and do some metal piercing.
I'm anxious to see how many punches were thrown by both of these owners. Not a lot of accuracy. We've got ourselves a great decision. We're going to go down and find out. But first, let's go over the replay, Bill.
All right. This is the first one that went the distance, and you can see these are two great weapons, but just miss, miss, miss. It's like signaling a deaf waitress. Come on!
And a great job there by Overkill to get rid of the kill saws and keep his balance.
There's Frenzy in a quieter moment.
Bruised and battered. Let's go down to the decision, and a great decision it'll be.
Ladies and gentlemen, the three judges at arena side have scored this contest 7-2 for the red
tough one.
square.
The winner is Overkill. I thought it'd be a lot closer than the 7-2 score.
Ladies and
So let's go down to the
this is
battle
a
box
battle
floor
box.
where ring announcer Mark Miro has all the specifics.
Introducing first, in the red square to my left, it's a wedge design with Armageddon in mind. Say your prayers and beg for mercy from the 210-pound killer shark, Voltar.
Maniacal.
Very thick and sturdy.
It's like cheddar that's been left out for 3 weeks. Wedge of death.
And in the blue square, ready to reduce rival robots to rusted rubble. It's a tungsten tearing, alloy attacking, 193-pound Bender.
Bender's going to have to get in close to be effective.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Billy Idol. His
Red
mom.
driver, are you ready?
Ready to...
Red driver is ready. Blue driver, are you ready?
Rally hats.
Blue driver is ready.
What's with the shades, brother?
I don't know, but the box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time.
Jump on board, everybody. Voltar coming out fast.
Bender on the left side of your screen, Voltark on the right side of your screen. Initial contact by Voltark as he tries to slam Bender into the screen.
You want to show the judges how aggressive you're going to be. Knocked his wheel off.
Oh, his caster came off, straight out castrated by Voltark.
Hey, good one, pal.
Yeah.
Castrated.
Yes,
Nice.
castrated. And look at the domination early in this bout by the thicker, meatier Voltark as he slams Bender up against the wall. And like I said before the fight, I don't believe that little lawnmower type action on the top of Bender can do anything to Voltark.
That's a strong blade, but here's the problem now, Sean. He doesn't have the right angle. Since he lost his caster right over the kill saws, and he's bringing himself, he wants more damage done.
Those kill saws can come out at any time during the bout. They didn't do any damage there. No hazard damage, though, to Voltark, who is right now taking over this fight. And there's a lot of movement, but nothing being done on the offensive end by Bender.
Look at Bender's wheel spinning, but there's no angle. He can't get in any shots.
Well, it's almost like his spinning blade is too small because it's not big enough to get in for Voltark.
It's the angle, you idiot. How many times do I have to tell you?
Well, say it again. What is it?
It's the angle.
Thank you. Well, you know what? Stephen Felk has some thoughts on man's warlike nature.
We're a very violent species. And that's the reason we rule the earth, is because we've killed everything else. Everything got in our way, we eliminated. And so I think deep down in our psyche, there's this feeling and this rapport with violence that we really like. That's like pro football.
What does he know about...
Yeah, when did he play?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you ever play against him?
Never. I can't remember. He might have been one of those guys.
He'd be crying if you threw a tight spiral into his chest.
But you know what? He's not crying now because Voltark is dominating Bender in this
He's
bout.
just backing up and ramming, backing up and ramming.
Those rally caps are doing no good in this 3-minute or till incapacitation bout that's going on here in the Battlebots ring.
Up and at him. Here he goes. Here comes the kill saw drag. Come on, bring it, Voltark. Oh, he's toying with Bender right now. Hey, Bender's wheel. There's the buzzer.
There's the buzzer.
That's it.
His wheel is not spinning at all. Take the sunglasses off. You're not cool in this
Your
one.
future's not so bright anymore.
Take those shades off. Take a look at the replay, Bill.
Look at this. Here we go. Boom. The hobbling begins like James Caan in Misery. Oh, and that was it for Bender. He had nothing left after that. No angle, no nothing.
Knocking that wheel off, and here you see that lifting arm that came into play so many times in this bout.
Oh yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, the three judges at arena side have scored this bout 9-0 for the red square.
Well, is there any doubt?
Voltar.
Voltark is moving on. Bender's a loser and going home. Let's get to the battle stats.
Yeah, all Voltark. Slams 8-1. Hazard damage 4-0. Jabs 2-1. Bender's going to need some major design changes.
Domination.
Division. Introducing in the red square from Oxford, England, at 205 pounds of head-splitting, cherry tree chopping, axe welding power, Killer
Being operated by two drivers. You like 2 versus 1?
Sure.
And its opponent in the blue square from Provo, Utah, and weighing in at 126 pounds, he's got a head for destruction and a shovel full of hate. It's Gnome 2.
A shovel full of hate.
Kind of looks real to life, too, doesn't
That
it?
was Metallica's second album.
Drivers, are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Drivers are ready. Blue driver,
Come
are
on,
you
kid.
ready?
15 years old, operating the robot from Provo, Utah. The lights are on. The box is locked. It's robot fighting time.
Kilohertz, exceptional speed. Oh, look at that, he knocked the head right off.
The headless horseman is on the ground. What happens when you lose the brains?
The brains, that means the body can't follow you like a chicken. Oh, look at that. Kilohertz just mashing Gnome 2.
Obviously, no brains, no brawn.
Gnome 2 lost in New York. Slamming down on that pickaxe.
Kilohertz battling the pickaxe over there on the floor. He's having to deal with the
Taking some
wall.
hits from the Battlebots sledgehammer. You've got to respect the Battlebots.
Yeah, but what about Gnome 2? Is no factor in this. Looks like it's, to be honest with you, incapacitated.
He's Gnome factor in this, but Kilohertz is caught up against the wall. He needs to beat himself out. Beat it. Oh,
All in all,
it's like they're waiting for a bus. They're waiting for a stupid robot bus.
there's no bricks in this wall. Take a look at Kilohertz
Those
battling.
fans aren't happy.
They're counted down. If you go 30 seconds,
Refs
there
are
it
counting.
is.
Let me ask you, buddy. Who's incapacitated? Both of them, I would say.
I still saw a little movement on Kilohertz. I think Gnome 2 is out of this bout.
No,
No
just gave
head.
him the applause.
Get down to ringside for the fight.
Division.
The big boys.
Here are the principals. First, in the red square to my left, programmed to irritate, debilitate, humiliate, and obliterate from Team Tool Robots in North Hollywood, California, it's 325-pound super heavyweight Minion.
Those 6 wheels can be very difficult to get Minion off balance.
I bought a 6-wheeled car once.
In the
Bad
blue
idea.
square, he's a 324-pound brain, and he's bringing on the pain. It's super heavyweight Gray Matter.
Ramrod's kill sauce. How are you going to get to that?
Look at that. Now, why does a girl like that need batteries?
Drivers, are you ready? Red drivers
Christian
are ready.
Carlberg, closest to us, the driver of
Blue
Minion.
driver, are you
There's
ready?
Israel.
Yes, Israel Matheson, the
driver is
driver
ready.
of Gray Matter. Intense. Yeah, when they do that, that means that box is locked. These lights are on. It's robot fight time. It's Gray Matter against Minion. This will be a super heavyweight bout of 325-pounders. Probably won't be a lot of quickness in this, but a lot of push and shove. As there you see them getting after each other right away. Maybe some clutching in this. The drivers will be so important to stay away from those kill saws and those rubber tires.
Yeah, and it's Spike versus Saw. Oh, my God. Oh, man, Minion's lost his saw. He lost his saw, his main weapon. Shaking his head. Oh, what to do now?
Billy, now can he continue to compete? He loses his biggest weapon. Now it almost becomes that he's on defense now just to fight off that Spike and Gray Matter.
He's got the Lexan wedge, which he's got to use to score points.
Now I would ask you this, can that sharp Spike of Gray Matter, can it pierce that Lexan at all? Is that impossible?
I don't know. He's going in the side. He's going in the back. That Lexan is some strong stuff.
There you see, it's Gray Matter. There you see doing the twisting and turning is Minion.
Hey, I think that answers your question right there, Sean. That
did
Spike
pierce
has
that
pierced
Lexan.
the Lexan. Now it's a shove match.
Take a look at that.
No, he went in between. He went in between. It
Little
didn't pierce.
clutch and grab. Minion has to stay on the defensive because he can't get too close to that
Hardly.
spike.
He came right at the spike that time.
Tell you what, you almost thought they were listening to me.
Showing some robot nuts.
Take a look at this now.
Now, look now, it's Pierce. Look at that, he's Pierce Select. That is one strong robot.
Great driving
Gray Matter,
by
powerful.
Israel and Gray Matter.
The wheels coming off the ground, though. Minion showing some strength. Now he's got to use that spiking to his advantage. Shove Minion into the kill sauce.
And that's his biggest advantage right now without his saws to push Gray Matter into the kill sauce and try to pop one of those rubber tires to limit Gray Matter's movement. This is a good fight. Very close. The winner's going to move on to the next round. The loser will go home and retool for next year, but this is a good bout. It's going to be very close as we're a little more than midway through this super heavyweight bout. Look at the intensity on Christian Karlberg's face. He's driver of Minion.
Oh, man.
There you go, the kill sauce.
Both drivers just dangerously close to those kill saws, and paying the price was Minion.
I'm amazed that these rubber tires can hold up that well against those kill saws.
It's some sort of a super rubber.
Look at that. Oh, nice leverage by Minion. Doing a good job.
Yeah. Oh, right into the spike strip.
I'll tell you,
nicely done by a handicapped robot.
That's basically what it is without its saw on the back. And you know what? It'd be nice if he could get a lot of momentum and get Gray Matter to flip over. That's really the one advantage he has.
Came close there. He's scoring some points here.
This is
or if he could get Gray Matter. Oh, I thought he was stuck against the spike strip, Sean.
This could come up as one of the great upsets if Minion can pull this off because he's at a definite disadvantage. Gray Matter, I expect to be a little... There it is.
There's the buzzer.
I expect it to be a little more aggressive. I'm not sure which way this is going. You got a favorite?
Do I have a favorite?
In this one. Is there one you like here?
Oh, I thought you meant in life.
Yes, I know you have a favorite in life, but let's get to the replay. And there you see the underdog because of the saw.
Minion shoving him up against the spike strip, taking a little hazard damage from the sledgehammer. Hey, look at this from underneath the kill saws. Ow. What's up, baby? Is that a transistor I see?
You know, the late push by Minion may make a difference here. The judges like that late battle.
Side,
go down to the court side and ringside and see what's going on.
Decision for the red square.
Minion taking it.
7-2. You look a lot closer to me. You know what? We got to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all the talking is done and the Battlebots are primed and ready to go. So let's throw it down to ring announcer Mark Bureau.
Here are the principals first in the red square to my left. He fights like hell until the final bell. Weighing 173 pounds, give some love to Pressure Drop.
There you see Pressure Drop, 170
and
plus pounds.
He's
a lot of
maxed
power.
out.
In
Yes,
the
he has
blue
a lot of
square
power,
at
not a lot of
62
speed.
pounds, killing the enemy is always in season if you're subject to change without reason. Ladies and gentlemen, without reason.
Classic wedge shape, Sean.
Yes, exactly.
Wheels on top and bottom in case it gets flipped over. That's not going to happen in this fight.
Given away over 100
Red drivers are
pounds
ready.
in this bout. We've seen in Battlebots throughout
Blue
these fights.
driver, are you ready?
Quickness is a lot better than strength and being
Blue
slow.
driver is ready.
Red and blue are ready to go. Referees are ready. That box is locked. Lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Pressure Drop. There you see that nice big pickaxe on top. And I don't know how quick it can move back and forth as we see on the offensive right now without reason. Something change.
He's pounding him. He's getting in hits right now. Oh, there comes a pickaxe. That was a miss, though. Hit the floor.
Look at this leverage now by substitute change without reason. Giving away again 100 pounds. But when he can get into Pressure Drop's body, that swing arm is way too long to even hit.
Yep,
Substitute change.
Scoring points. That's what he's got to do.
Once again, you see the attack being mounted. Oh, if you read lips, he said, oh, shoot. Did you see that? Something's wrong with subject to change without reason here,
I didn't
Bill.
see anything happen.
Looks like the remote
He just
control
went down.
He's not moving. Pressure Drop is.
He's got 30 seconds to move right now. This fight is over.
That is the rule. If it doesn't get to 3 minutes, 30
Here
seconds.
comes the big fella. Coming in on tiny point dead legs.
This fight was being dominated early on by subject to change, but he looks to be incapacitated. Here's Pressure. There's the buzzer.
Oh! Pressure Drop throws a late hit.
Oh, another one.
Hits.
Wait a second.
Oh, man.
That's about the only pop that Pressure Drop landed throughout throughout the entire fight, and it was after the buzzer.
And the
There may
crowd
be a little
loves it.
controversy here.
The crowd loves it.
The fight is over. Subject to change without reason, dominating as we see here on the offensive. And we talked about speed being the advantage over size and being slow. Subject to change dominated. Something happened there in the wiring or what have you as a battery. Well, let's get down to the battle box and see what's happening.
In the red square to my left, weighing in at 55 pounds, from creator Rick Winter, from Oakland, California, here is Chef.
I love the lightweights, Bill. Quick, stick, and move.
Yeah, it's all about driving skills. So
weighing
important.
in at 58 pounds, from creator Vaughn Davis, from San Francisco, California, here is Mouser Mecca Catbot.
Bill, let's not be misled by the nice paint job and that robot is soft.
That's a wicked
Red
robot.
driver, are you ready? Red driver is ready.
Both of these drivers and machines
There's Bob.
Driver, are you
prepared,
ready?
excited. Blue and red drivers are ready. Lightweight division. The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Mouser Mecha Catbot, and there is Shaft. In this lightweight bout, the winner's moving on. 3 minutes until incapacitation, whatever comes first. There you see a
Right up a
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. There we go. Now we got him in tight. They got to make it across the big box.
Nice
And
attack
there's a
by
nice
Shaft.
pop by Shaft.
There you saw those kill saws that these drivers will try to drive them into and force them to be incapacitated before the 3 minutes. The driving is so important in this bout, not just the robots.
Yeah, driving's so important for Shaft. He's got the one weapon, and that is his cold-rolled steel spike I told you about, Sean. Mouser Mecha Catbot, dual blades, you can see him there, and the lifting arm and door.
And that door really can work to Mouser's advantage by...
Ow!
Oh, there you see the kill saws deployed. Nice job by Mouser Mecha to drive into the kill saws, drive Shaft into those kill saws. And now there you see that opening that swallows them up.
That door, that lifting door, yeah, you can see, and right over the kill saws again. That's going to cost him some hazard damage points. Oh, look at that.
Now that makes me wonder there, was Mouser Mecha using that to his advantage to get across the ring to save energy?
No way. I think it just got tossed.
So you think it was a lucky draw?
I think it was an unlucky pop.
There you saw the ramrod there. Look at Shaft on the attack again.
Shaft, really aggressive, coming at him. Now you see, Mouser, it's all about timing. Shaft comes at him, he pops the lifting arm and door, turning his defense into an offense.
Can that steel shaft really make a big impact on Mouser with that metal outer core and really penetrate Mouser Mecha, Bill?
You pound him enough, it could hurt him. Plus, he's building up points.
Yeah, every time he makes that hit, these 3 judges are judging on the point system and is building up points. There you see the shaft cam.
There's our sledge cam. Like a maniacal Judge Judy. Sir, sir. I like what Shaft's doing here.
Shaft has been aggressive this entire bout. Driver Rick Winter trying to drive him in, but now look at this. Not a whole lot of muscle on the back wheels once he's lifted up.
I say Mouser's got him right now. He's got him trapped in the door, moving him right over the kill saws. Oh, I love the
That's
smell of metal.
Outstanding driving by Fawn Davis, the driver of Mouser Mecha Catbot, who is still in control now as he's got great leverage on the lightweight Shaft, who is having a hard time getting back all 4 wheels on the ground.
Not all his wheels are on the ground.
We're inside about 20 seconds left in this bout.
This fight is so tight, buddy. What are you going to do?
Do you attack and go on the aggressive and go for the knockout, or is it so close you say, let me play it safe and stay away from the kill saw?
Nobody plays it safe in Battlebots.
Obviously, as you saw Shaft go after it again. And there it is.
There's a buzzer.
What a great fight in this lightweight
Winter.
division.
Let's take a look at the replays. It went back and forth. You can see Shaft build up some aggression points here. This cost him. His aggression sent him right over the kill saws and flying.
See all that debris, and you're right, he might have been over-aggressive.
Now we see Mouser returning the favor and going right back over the kill saws himself and about 2/3 of the way across the ring. 2/3 of the way. I'm a numbers guy, Sean.
You are numbers. We'll get a load of these numbers as we go down to the decision.
Arena side have turned in a 6-3 decision for the blue square. Mouser
Mouser won. It's obvious that both these BattleBots put up one hell of a show for the fans. It doesn't get any closer.
You are good at stating the obvious, my friend. Both of them brought their A games tonight, but the battle stats show a different fight. All right, they were even in slams, which is fair, but Shaft had more jabs, 12-7, and administered more hazard damage, 4-2. You have to wonder which fight the judges were watching.
Down to the battle box.
Here are the principals. Introducing in the red square to my left, weighing in at a hefty 205 pounds and sporting twin titanium tusk of tyranny, here is Vlad the Impaler.
He just looks frightening, Bill, and you know what?
Look at that, he's showing off there, popping the forklift.
2,000 hours to build. Put a cost on that one. You don't think these guys take him serious?
Spot that'll hit you with a flurry and a hurry. At 207 pounds, please welcome Tazbot.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting design. That's about 360 degrees of offense and defense.
He's got
Drivers,
this one.
are you ready? Red drivers,
There's
are
Vlad
ready.
the Impaler. There's Drivers.
Driver, are
There's
you ready?
Tazbot. It's about the
Blue
same
driver
weight,
is ready.
207, 205 pounds for each. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's that time, Bill. Robot fight time. Vlad the Impaler to the right of your screen. Tazbot to the left, coming right out.
Tazbot coming right out. Yeah, he's got that spiked tail, too. Oh, Vlad getting him up a little bit. Now getting on top of Tazbot.
Now, what can the kill saws do to Vlad the Impaler here?
Go with that soft underbelly, if that is soft. Oh, look at that. He's got the lifted arm. He's got Vlad up, and Vlad is a beast at 205 pounds.
That may be the only way you could attack Vlad the Impaler. One of the favorites here in the heavyweight division. Try to drive him into the kill saws. Maybe there is a soft underbelly there.
Right now, oh, yeah, this is all Tazbot. He's working on that rear end.
This would be a major upset if Tazbot is able to take on Vlad. But early in this fight, it's all Tazbot.
Oh, that's it. Oh, man, worked against him. The kill saws, bringing him right up Tazbot's arm.
Exactly. Now Vlad the Impaler, let's see if this irritation sets in now. This Tazbot is right now leading this bout, and he's on the aggressive all the way through. Maybe that's where you have to attack Vlad, Bill.
It's the box against the box. Look at him, that crazy head. Oh,
nice hit by Vlad.
He's getting flat up, and that is hard to do. Oh, there we go. He's got him on his back. He's got to use that. He's got to use that lifting arm now to tip himself over. Look at that hit by Vlad the Impaler. What a pop. But again, it uprighted him. Tazbot back on his wheels.
That technique is awesome. Look at that. Intensity by Vlad the Impaler's drivers. Look at it. Oh, another. There's that lifting.
Oh, got him. Oh, now it's turned.
Little momentum switch here. Vlad controlling. This is a great heavyweight bout you're watching. Vlad the Impaler against Tazbot, who's now a little bit helpless when he's lifting off the ground.
Looks like a bee's head looking for honey. Where's that flower? He's got him. He wants to bring him over to the kill saws to see if that works for him or against him.
There you see Don.
Oh, he's on his back again.
Vlad the Impaler trying to put a knockout punch in. And you know what? Now, Bill, tell me about that. Vlad's got him on his back. Cannot move this Tazbot. And Vlad knocks him over as he backs away.
Oh, my gosh. Look at the smoke. You know what that means.
No Cheech and Chong movie here. This is Tazbot against Vlad the Impaler, and it's the BattleBots.
Was that a smoke screen? Because he seems fine. Let's see if the arm comes down at all.
Good point. Sure didn't stop. There you see again Vlad. Points and shoots.
Right now, he had him on his back. And he does now.
Oh,
the
again.
ramrod.
The ramrods pull into effect there.
He's scoring hazard points left and right, Sean.
Vlad taking on the old saying, carrying on my shoulders to a new level as you see him now going for
Tazbot
the
not
kill.
looking good here.
Now, if I was Vlad, I leave him like that. Don't try to knock him over.
I talked about the arm not working. It looks like it's not. That's it. That's the buzzer.
Buzzer over. Fight done. Tazbot. A bad idea to the judges.
Crowd.
When you're on your side and the judges are making a decision,
You're nuts.
they are on there. There's Donald Hudson. Driver of Tazbot. The crowd appreciates the great heavyweight bout. Look at the replay. Early on, it was Tazbot, then Vlad took over.
Yeah, then Vlad comes up with that forklift arm and puts him right on that crazy insect head of his over the Kill saws and put a jock strap on that thing, will you, Gramp?
I don't want to brag, but neither do the robots and neither do the judges. Let's go down to the ring and make it official.
The 3 judges at arena side have turned in a 9-0 decision for the winner in the red square.
No brainer.
Blood.
Unanimous.
The Impaler.
Crowd approves, and you can see why Vlad has been ranked the best heavyweight ever in Battlebots.
This is
And ready to do their thing.
Lightweight elimination.
It's down to the arena where Mark Zero has the introduction.
First, in the red square to my left, weighing in at 58 pounds and created by Jim Smetkowski, introducing Backlash.
Backlash, that's a good-looking pizza cutter, Sean.
Its opponent in the blue square, weighing in at 52 pounds and created by Gus Steyer, introducing the Crusher.
Original name, you like it?
You know what that red top does?
What?
Drives bulls crazy.
Red Driver, are you ready? Red Driver is ready.
You know, when we were watching during the pre-fights before this started,
Are you ready?
interesting enough, we saw how quick the Crusher was in just warm-ups. There we are. Youthful exuberance and intensity. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fight time. Backlash and the Crusher.
There's that quickness.
Look how quick he comes out of the chute. That's what we saw in our studying of this guy before it all started. Crusher and Backlash.
Crusher, the classic wedge design. He can only hope to get underneath Backlash and push him around.
There you see that spinning wheel, and that goes at a high RPMs. Backlash.
You saw how strong Backlash was in his first fight.
There the smile.
Now we're seeing it now.
Oh, on his back.
Crusher's on his back right now.
Now those wheels, Bill, great design by Crusher.
He doesn't stop. However, the wedge design, useless right now. Flipped over wedge, trying to right himself.
Trying to get himself turned over so he can at least be on the offensive. Stuck against the boards here. Remember, this is a 3-minute bout.
There we go. Backlash just freed him. Yeah, get it
Oh,
out.
those kill saws.
Man, went flying.
Great use of the kill saws. Great use of those kill saws by Jim Smetkowski, the driver of Backlash. He continues on the offensive. Still on his back.
You know, the Crusher might want to try those kill saws again and flip himself upright.
Take a look at nice patience by Backlash. Jim Smetkowski, the driver. Now, wait, now, Bill, look at this. Now, we have not seen the Crusher move. Is he stuck against that board there?
I think so. We probably got about 30 seconds, but here, oh, yeah. Killers are always patient, aren't they?
There you see the Crusher's corner trying to find out what's going on. It looks as if he's stuck or incapacitated. Oh, good help by Backlash to free him from the boards.
Now he's got him on his side now. Oh, drops him right back down. Yeah, he hasn't moved. There's the buzzer right there. Yeah, victory dance from Backlash.
Smetkowski becoming known for that victory dance. Looks like he's got it won again with a smile on his face. Great effort by the Crusher, the quickest ring announcer, Mark Biro.
Introducing the principals, first in the red square to my left, weighing in at 114 pounds. He'll pummel you, he'll pound you, his force will astound you. Here is Blade Runner.
Spikes all over Blade Runner. There's a few fans.
A couple of them.
Like Blade Runner.
115 pounds. He's lewd. He's rude. He's one nasty dude. It's Bad Attitude.
Now, a lot of metal on there. Is there any way that can be penetrated? That's not a good sign, is it?
Red Drivers, are you ready? Red Drivers are ready. Blue
We got Bad
Driver, are
Attitude.
you
We
ready?
have Blade Runner.
Blue Driver is ready.
Both the drivers are ready. That box is locked. We need to market some t-shirts with this saying, the lights are on, it's robot fight time. Blade Runner to your right, Bad Attitude to your left in the red. There you see the attack. Bad Attitude coming out right away with that scoop technique, trying to get after.
There we go. He wasn't showing much early on. Now you see. Look how fast he spins. That dual tip spike swinging arm. Man, that's coming at you with some speed. Now it's time to hit him.
If that hits anybody, it's going to do severe damage.
Oh, I think you're right. have scored some points if it didn't.
Now
Take a look at that dent in the side of it.
Now that dent may push into the wheel and prevent movement for Bad Attitude here. A big crushing blow by Blade Runner. As we're rolling through this, the quickness of Blade Runner and power is devastating.
It looks like one side of his drivetrain is screwed up, Sean.
Dominating this fight. You know, you want to find out? Well, Team Carnivore has more on Blade Runner's fighting style.
The tip will do about 60 miles an hour when it's spinning full force. And Ilya could do the math, I can't, but like that translates to like a bunch of like pounds per square inch. And when it hits stuff breaks.
Stuff does break. Don't need to do the math. This is dominated so far by Blade Runner.
Hope that wasn't too technical for our viewers. He's being counted out now.
Little standing 8 count. Must be incapacitated because this fight has not gone 3 minutes. That bout is over. Disappointment on Bad Attitude's face. Blade Runner is going to win this one. That big blow, it only took the one punch affair, as we'll see here, Bill, to end this bout.
From a different angle. Boom, right there, Sean. You see? It screwed up his drivetrain. Can only turn one way. You see that wheel's off the ground. It's not doing anything.
Well, it's time for the formal introductions. Let's go down to the Battlebots.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Battlebots elimination contest in the super heavyweight division. Introducing, in the red square to my left, built to battle behemoths and bludgeon bots bloody. Get ready for 325-pound, pain-producing pounds of Grendel.
It's like the Loch Ness Monster.
3 minutes, long neck,
And
325 pounds is twisted metal.
in the blue square, do not stare directly at the Slamaholic from San Diego. Heavily armed and weighing in also at a hefty 325 pounds. Please make some noise for Donald Hudson's robot Dissector.
Dissector is just a weapon store.
Red drivers, are you ready? Ready. Red drivers are ready.
This is a battle of San Diego.
Blue drivers, are you ready?
There's Donald Hudson, his intensity.
Blue drivers are
We
ready.
got 2 men controlling this one. Box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fight time. Super heavyweights Dissector and Grendel.
All these robots are radio controlled, all operating on a different frequency so they don't overlap.
There you see the kill saws come out whenever throughout this bout. And there are the ramrods that do the same, the Hellraisers or the ramps.
Oh, getting a little damage from the kill saws. Grendel.
Grendel here on the forefront of your screen, and there you see Dissector from behind, and you see the spinning move. Nice design, and you like that weapon that Grendel has.
That spring-loaded spike, that is a garage door spring inside, and that thing comes down with some power.
Now take a look at this.
This is ideal for Grendel. He's got Dissector just sitting there. He wants to drop it. He wants to bring a death blow. I gotta wonder if Dissector's something wrong with his remote control. I don't know. He's not moving at all. Nothing seemed to have happened. And, oh, he's on the edge of my seat.
Did you see that? Not only does he come down with that blow, that death blow, but he's stuck. That beak into Dissector, and Dissector has not moved those wheels in some time now.
And Dissector can only slap at him with the one pickaxe. That's all he seems to have moving.
You only see one part of Dissector moving.
Not piercing that time, but still heavy duty.
And saw what he wanted to see with that eye. Take a look now.
Now he's backing up. He's probably gearing up for another run.
3 minutes, hotel incapacitation. They're having a hard time getting Grendel to move, or Dissector, excuse me, to move around. The bout has been called.
If their remote control was screwed up, that one arm was still working.
Bringing out for the business, Mark Bureau.
Heavyweight elimination contest. Introducing, in the red square to my left, 312 pounds of pulverizing determination, destruction, and doom. You'll need more than a saw to kill Duo.
Not just that pneumatic ramrod that you see, but also a wedge on the back.
In the blue square, it's the round mound of pound. It's 300 let's hear it for Slam!
Slam's offensive force comes in a way of spinning.
Dual's builder Scott Lavalley completely rebuilt a Ford Model A while he was still in high school. Lowell Nelson says they built a super heavyweight robot because making things small is hard.
That time, the box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. You'll see him. Slam to your left, Dual to your right. Slam's got to get those RPMs moving to get that offensive spinning weapon to his advantage.
Slam stands for Stephen Lowell's attack machine. And you can see it's getting ready to attack.
Being careful with those Hellraisers that come up those ramps. Don't want to get off balance and flip over and cause yourself an unforced error as they close in now. Dual with that little ramp trying to get in tight to stop the spinning blades.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to sacrifice the wedge and then turn around and come at him with that pneumatic ramrod.
Well, that was a big blow, really, on the offensive, Coach Dual.
Backing up, and it looks like he's going to take another run at him right now.
Not a lot of
That Slam moving. Just missed the kill saws. And didn't miss the kill saws.
Drives right into the kill saws, and no, the spinner is out.
That's why it's so important to be a good driver, not just in the battle box, but in life.
Something has malfunctioned. Slam's biggest advantage was having that spinner, and it spins no more. There's obviously some damage done to that robot.
You think, yeah. I would say that the spinning device has been taken out, perhaps, replaced with a slow spinning device. It seems like both drivers are having problems with their controls. Dual's got to take advantage right now, and he's starting to push Slam around a little bit. But this is the time. If Slam's not spinning, you got to attack.
You have to attack and go in there, but it looks to me that his accuracy, the driver of Dual, having a hard time finding exactly where he's supposed to be. Maybe he's having trouble with his controls, like you said also. We're having two robots here, not a lot of offense, struggling to find their range here and do some offensive domination.
Yeah, give him a little pop right there, a little pop and a push, a little pop and a push. First one's free. Both teams would have a hard time passing the driving test right now, Sean.
Don't ask them to parallel park,
I was
huh?
just going to say.
Remember, this is 3 minutes until your robot becomes inoperable, and Slam slowly moving, so they're not going to call it yet. But look now as Dual looks like he's trying to go in for the kill, put Slam away for good, but no. There's got to be something wrong with the controls on Dual.
Slam should stand for slow, lazy, and mercurial. Throws himself into the spike strip.
Shows that he's still a little
Loses some points right there.
We're under 30
and takes
seconds
himself
left.
right into the other wall.
There must be something wrong with the steering mechanism, too, there, because no man driving that is going to drive it into the wall and risk taking himself out of commission.
It's like rearranging the furniture at Ray Charles' house.
They're definitely a contrasting design, but not of styles, these bots are.
The team's still moving, and Slam is getting... Oh, Slam's back off the wall.
Not a lot of offense.
They're calling the fight, that's it.
And they should. Super heavyweights didn't do a whole lot of offensive fighting.
Oh, look at the crowd.
Disapproves of that
normally
fight.
genteel crowd, very upset.
Take a look at this, the spinning.
This is right here. This is what put him out, Sean. Right over the kill saws, takes out the spinning, and that's it. That takes out Slam. And you can see he's a tough machine when he's working. But Dual coming right at him with the wedge, sacrificing the wedge, like I said.
I'll tell you what, a pretty easy fight for Dual. Didn't have to do a lot. Let's go down. Let's throw it down to the silver-haired man in the black tie, Mark Bureau.
Introducing in the red square, weighing in at 180 pounds of merciless metal and sadistic steel. If you think fighting him is tough, try saying his name. Introducing Mjolnir. And its opponent in the blue square, from the gates of hell to the streets of San Francisco, weighing in at 210 pounds and is currently the #1 ranked heavyweight BattleBot. Here is Biohazard.
Don't be misled by that sleek design.
Don LaRiviere used to be a Formula One race car mechanic. That will give him a huge advantage in the pits. Biohazard cost over $12,000 to build, but Carlo has been successfully getting sponsorship to offset that cost.
Box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. There's those Hellraisers.
The owner's taking the wrong route. Biohazard way more
buddy. He can move, but he can't spin like that, can he? A third weapon for Mjolnir.
Now, the one thing about this is you talked to me before as we studied this, both of these opponents, and you said with the wheels and the kill saws could come into play in this bout.
They're like regular tires, buddy, on my GTO, the Judge.
Now,
They can be popped.
and on that pedal, you see Biohazard, very sleek design.
He's about indestructible.
Yes, he is, and those kill saws can do no damage to the metal unless there was something showing underneath, which I don't think there is.
And Mjolnir's doing a lot of slamming, but he hasn't hit Biohazard once. But if that pickaxe comes down, that could be major damage.
Now, Biohazard coming into the Battlebots was the top-ranked heavyweight, and for good reason. And you can see the driver maneuvering very, very well around the arena, around the Battlebox floor.
Does Thor's hammer come with an instruction manual? Because he needs it.
Well, he's having a little trouble being accurate with that hammer and with the way he drives.
There's the arm. There's the beautiful arm.
Biohazard really being very, very methodical about this bout, going about it, not using much of the offensive lifting arm, but those flat tires on Mjolnir causing himself a lot of trouble and really not inflicting a whole lot of punishment with that design. It seems like the arm's a little bit too long. There we see now Mjolnir going over the top. Biohazard using a little bit of that lifting arm. Now, is that a flat tire
He's
already?
got a flat tire, Sean.
The right tire is flat also. Both these tires flat as Mjolnir just trying. And look at the tires falling off.
Oh, now it's sad.
3 minutes or till incapacitated.
Oh, now he's stuck in the Hellraisers and getting caught by the kill saws.
And we're inside a minute of this bout. I don't know if it'll get there. Flat tires coming off. The rims are bent, and the Hellraisers got him pinned. And take a look at ruthless Biohazard
Just
trying to put
taking
him
his
away.
time, yeah, just taking his time to work himself in there and lift him up.
Biohazard running around the ring really hasn't had to do much except allow Mjolnir to drive himself into those ramps. Look at that! But no, the kill saw's not doing a lot.
Not the prettiest fight, but the senseless destruction. Lovely.
How do you control it? Have you ever driven a car with a flat tire?
Yeah.
No control at all.
I drove one over here. Now, see, this is the problem with a Battlebot like Mjolnir. It's all timing, dropping that arm, and he's lost a lot of it with both tires being flat.
That arm not overly quick, so the timing by Biohazard to get in and out. Stick and move, and there you go. There you have it. An appreciative crowd. Biohazard does a nice job, plays good defense, but self-inflicted pain by Mjolnir. There you see the flat tires already.
Now, see, the tire's already flat in the replay here. You can see the rubber coming off it. That's from the kill saws. And now Biohazard showing exactly what he's made out of. Picture perfect. Driving the wedge underneath him, taking the arm and lifting him up.
And did really, oh, what's
And there's
that?
a shot from our kill saw cam.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Biohazard not
That's
having to use a
flying
whole lot of
Battlebot.
force. Yes, it is.
Look at that smoke.
3 minutes of fighting. Mjolnir on the defensive. Will also be on the
gentlemen,
small side of
the
this
three
decision.
judges at arena side have turned in a 9-0 decision for the blue square,
There you go.
Biohazard.
Congratulations to Biohazard. The battle stats.
All right, Sean, here's how it looks. Biohazard just had his way down in the trenches. Slow-moving power struggle bested Mjolnir in slams, 4-0, as well as scoring more jabs, 11-4. Hazard damage did Mjolnir in, but it was 2-1 in favor of him.
Box for the reception line of the lightweight rumble.
Here are the 10 principles, beginning behind me. Ladies and gentlemen, Shrike.
Shrikey's got the spike. You bring that down.
No
No
tolerance.
tolerance, another spike.
Thorn.
What do you see there, Sean?
A thorn.
Tendamushi.
Coverage and his own buzzsaw.
Driven by a 14-year-old.
The aggressive polygon.
He's going to surprise you with what he's got.
Shaft.
With the shaft.
The missing
Little endorsement there for Kraft's
link.
missing leg.
The disposable hero.
Got the raising arm.
What's
that remind you of?
Jewelry case.
And backlash.
Big cheer, one of the favorites.
The big pizza cutter.
We got ourselves a Major League Rumble. 10 Battlebots gonna get it on. See who the last one surviving is. There may be more than one.
It's like an MIT fishing trip.
Blue drivers are ready.
Remember, none of the hazards will be deployed in this bout. This is just an all-out free-for-all. We're gonna have some fun with it. But oh, look at the quickness of Thorne.
Now, what do you think? Is the strategy just to attack everybody or team up with somebody and take on all others?
I say whatever, you team up with somebody, then when you get down to you last two, you get it on. Now, what are those little green wheels I see deployed in the ring here, Bill?
That is part of aggressive polygon. He's a multi-bot. Those split off from the main body, and they've got little drill bits in, and they actually attack other robots.
Looks like Thorne's taking after Backlash, who's been the favorite in his division throughout, but Thorne's going after him. Backlash looking for some people. You see Tanemushi
just
in the back
standing in the middle of the ring, looking to hit somebody. I like that, and does so. Gives Thorne a little pop.
We've already got some people that are
Disposable hero. It looks like he's already been disposed of.
There you see, it's been Backlash and Thorne to date.
No tolerance, bringing down the arm.
Yeah, for sale sign on him too. Wonder what that means. There's Backlash, moving fast and furious.
Shaft taking him on. I like that fight.
I'm trying to find some DOS-Bot. I'm looking for Shrike.
There's DOS-Bot right there. They all want to take on the #1 ranked Battlebot.
Remember, you can run, but you cannot hide in this one. Look at all those controls. How's that frequency? Take a look at that one. DOS-Bot getting hammered.
Inagata DeVita drum solo, but not as tedious. Backlash, and DOS-Bot not backing down at all.
Oh, big blow there.
No tolerance.
FIU.
FIU? That's Thorne, FI me.
Oh, nice hit by Backlash. That jewelry box looking DOS-Bot continues to come back after Backlash. We've had a lot of them eliminated. I don't see no tolerance. I can't find Tanemushi anywhere. Disposable Hero, Shaft, where are they?
Some of these owners just want to send out the message that these bots aren't done with. They'll be back next year. 1 minute left.
Inside a minute here, Backlash doing most of the dominating in this fight, punishing people as a lot of these robots have, I guess, bowed out early and often as DOS-Bot.
Yeah, we got some caught along the spike strip, and where's the crowd favorite, Tanemushi?
Take a look at DOS-Bot is beat up with all those scratches. You see a lot of them.
There's Shrike right there, the yellow one. He's incapacitated, looks like. He's not doing anything.
Shrike hasn't
Shaft
been
running
a
around
factor
looking
at all.
for somebody to hit.
Now there's
Backlash
that wheel.
Wheel not spinning anymore. Time to hit him now, fellas. Tanemushi with his back turned.
DOS-Bot compete until the end. We saw Shaft early on, and we haven't been able to find Shaft in a while
I
here.
just saw Shaft drive over
There's
with the
Shaft.
aggressive
There you go.
polygons. The aggressive polygons.
This is becoming, we're inside of 5 seconds, a 4-horse race, and Backlash has been the aggressor. It's all over.
Disposable hero.
Living up to his name, right?
Disposable.
Crowd appreciative of that all-out. Hero for the best introductions possible.
Introducing first in the red square to my left, he slams, he rams, he silences the lambs, Voltar!
$15,000 into that piece of machinery.
Also weighing in at 210 pounds, you're always in danger when you're near this toxic Avenger. It's Biohazard!
Stephen Felk is a cabinet maker and says the fine detailed work he does lends itself to robot building. Carlo has an incredibly understanding fiance who lets him spend long hours in the garage.
The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time, heavyweights, Voltar, Biohazard. Winner moves on to the semifinals. Coming out after each other, a lot of similarities you pointed out, Bill. We're down right
look
now.
at Biohazard, so low to the ground, only 4 inches tall, Biohazard. Getting underneath Voltar.
Now remember about Biohazard, which is a small sleek one, has an anti-wedge fender that's supposed to prevent Voltar from getting underneath him.
Yeah, he would, Biohazard would have, oh, look at that, though!
So much for the anti-wedge design.
Voltar's wedge is so low to the ground, he was able to get underneath Biohazard. Now he's got to do some pushing and moving.
Obviously,
You know where you want to bring him.
Take a look at this driving
Doing
into
the
the
right
kill
thing
saw.
here, right into the kill saws and just leaving them there.
Oh, there we go. There's some slicing.
Take a look at the sparks
And
flying.
there's some dicing.
Biohazard.
Oh,
Great leverage.
oh, look, they just hold him over the kill saws.
By Voltark, this is great driving.
This is
by Voltark.
glorious.
Remember, you can only keep a person suspended for 30 seconds before you have to let go and start the attack again. Right now, in command is Voltark, who has got the leverage underneath Biohazard.
Voltark hasn't even used his articulated lifting bar. He's just shoving him around with that sweet wedge.
I'll bet he'd love to go through this whole fight without having to do that and save the mechanical wear and tear he would take on Voltark in this big heavyweight division.
Yeah, there he goes.
Once again, great use of the kill saws. Oh, take a look at that.
I should have on my welding shades.
Oh, yeah, he's taking them apart one endorsement sticker at a time.
Let's talk to Stephen Felk about the violence in this sport.
The thing that I really like about the robots and why I think that was a big appeal is you have total violence. You have these things that are just as violent as we could possibly come up with, and yet there's no guilt. There's no hesitation. These machines are built to beat the crap out of each other.
Prophetic words indeed from Felk, yeah. Biohazard has done nothing. He ineffectively raises his arm, nothing.
It smells, I know that.
Yeah. Smell nothing but desperate oil underneath that arm.
Look at the domination by Voltark. Here we go. Oh, the kill saws. That might have been the final damage. We're about winding down in this one.
He is taking him to every set of kill saws there is. Taking him around the neighborhood, Sean.
Leading him by the hand. And there it is.
There's the buzzer.
3 minutes, utter domination.
Look at Felk.
You don't think they love this?
He is pleased.
We're going to go to the official decision in a minute. Let's get to the replay.
Here's Voltark dragging Biohazard over the kill saws. One of many kill saws that Biohazard met in this match. Stephen Felk, the designer of Voltark, got to be so happy.
I don't think it's too much mystery in this decision. We're going to get to the ringside, find out exactly the final results.
A 9-0 decision and advances the red corner.
There you go, 9-0. That's Voltark moving one step closer to the championship. Bye-bye, Biohazard. You're going home. What do the battle stats show us in this one?
Well, the stats only confirm what we saw, babe. Biohazard had one more slam than Voltark, but Voltark dominated the rest of the fight. He had 2 jabs to Biohazard's none and used its grabbing arm to gain a 13-1 hazard damage advantage.
Get down to the Battlebots floor.
Contest. Introducing first in the red square to my left, kicking behind is on his mind, it's Ramstein.
Ramstein covering that pneumatic spike. You know what?
Won't be working in
Won't
this
do
bout.
anything with it.
Had some
In the
mechanical
blue
problems.
square,
He had a little bit of a
weighing in
disadvantage
at
without that in this bout.
472 pounds, it's the crawling claws of annihilation, the very popular Mechadon.
Dressed for war is Mechadons.
The most famous of all BattleBots, by far. Corey Klein started developing rocket propulsion systems at the age of 10. Mark Satrakian is a movie monster maker. He built and puppeteered characters in Men in Black and Mighty Joe Young.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
Here we go.
And Ramstein, Mechadon to the left of your screen, Ramstein to the right, the slow-moving Mechadon.
Oh, but dangerous and beautiful.
Definitely a crowd favorite. There you see Ramstein living up to his name early and often.
Mechadon. Oh, he is dangerous. He gets those claws into you.
You know anything about...
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I swear he did that move on the Motown special, 1985.
Tidbit of information on Ramstein there. Rocket scientist is the builder. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records. Look at the...
He's a rocket scientist and he couldn't fix his pneumatic rod?
No, he can't fix his rod, but I'll tell you what. He's fixing this bout ramming. Megadon into the side. Megadon slow moving.
Rolling over.
Speed. Now there you see.
Rolling over.
A nice hit by Ramstein drives him into the wall. And does it look? Yes. Megadon cannot get his spike out from the wall. They're caught back there, and he's locked up.
Oh, just keeps lining him up and ramming. Ramming and ramming. And Megadon, the big crab, he's moving like he ate some bad crab.
And look at Ramstein going in for the kill. This is just back away and stick and move before Megadon, who looks to be caught up into those boards over there, cannot get out of there.
Look at that.
Something hanging.
That's
Looks
one
like
of the actuators for his arms.
that'll prevent one of the arms from moving.
And in a well-engineered Battlebot like Megadon, that's going to cost him.
Megadon's got a lot of beauty and a great cosmetic design, but I don't see a lot of offensive prowess on Megadon, which is putting him in a bad way against the offensive Ramstein.
And Ramstein only has the one weapon. He's only a wedge right now, and he's using the reverse side of that wedge. That pneumatic spike not working at all.
If Battlebots could bleed, there'd be a cut above Megadon's eye right now.
If he had an eye.
Just constant punishment being issued by Ramstein. Megadon, how long are they allowed to let this go on as he's pinned against the board?
I'll tell you something. He's up against the wall, but he's not incapacitated. He's still a threat. He can bring down one of those spikes. Oh, right there, you see it. He's getting underneath Ramstein right now.
That's about all he has left, isn't it?
This is it. He could turn this fight around right now. Oh, couldn't hold on.
Lost a little control, trying to utilize that opportunity to flip him over and incapacitate Ramstein. But right now, not a lot of movement from Megadon. Ramstein.
The buzzer.
That's a good fight. Even though Megadon didn't have a lot of offense, did a good job at least trying to stay alive and fight off Ramstein.
Real pretty to watch.
Get to the replay here. Ramstein living up to the name, huh?
This is the moment right here. Ramstein, boom, getting right underneath him. Not scared of those spikes at all. Driving Megadon into the spike strip. And here's the last gasp of Megadon. Gets underneath Ramstein. Could have done something here. But Ramstein, very quick, gets away.
According to my scorecard, Ramstein's moving on, Bill.
At arena side has
Let's go to
scored
the decision.
an
This should be a no-brainer.
8-1 decision and advancing to the semifinals, the red square, Ramstein.
I think they just gave Megadon a 1 point for beauty. We need to take a look at the battle stats to see the domination.
The stats show the fight was all Ramstein. 11 slams to none. Megadon did have 2 jabs and got a hazard damage in on Ramstein, but not enough to overcome the slams.
Boxing gets the official introductions.
Quarterfinals, introducing in the red square to my left. He's 39 pounds, and every single one of them is dedicated to beating the hell out of anyone who gets in his way. It's Alpha Raptor.
Very simply said, you see the wheel guards there to prevent the flat tire and those kill saws, Billy. Sellout crowd here at Fort Mason.
She looks cute and cuddly, but she'll leave you bruised and bloody. It's the 49-pound
We be misled by the design on this, driven by 14-year-old Lisa Winters. Tantamushi, a popular Battlebot.
Alpha Raptor is built by Chuck Pitzer out of parts salvaged from a retired robot of his named Whiplash. Tantamushi's actually made out of a child's sandbox. Lisa Winter has 3 more if this one gets shredded.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
Oh, Alpha Raptor, meet Hellraiser.
That ramp you saw, we call that a Hellraiser in our vernacular. It'll pop up at any time along with ramrods and kill saws. You try to stay away from those. The kill saws are the most deadly. You see the ladybug Tantamushi being pushed around a little bit by the aggressor Alpha Raptor.
Trying the coverage, but Alpha Raptor not letting her, rebuffing her.
The key is to hit and move and get out of there quickly because that bug will eat you up. Oh, look at that.
Oh, and the antenna's flying like drumsticks at a cheap trick concert.
Man, all that is cosmetic. That is no damage. to the inner workings
Not
of
just
this
cosmetic.
ladybug Tanamushi. There's Lisa Winter. There's the back of the Alpha Raptors driver, Chuck Pitzer.
Alpha Raptor very strong for that size of a bot.
What's inside of that shell?
Inside of Tanamushi.
Yes.
Remember, she's got that spinning saw inside.
That you can't see, but you can feel. Take a look. Oh, there you see the ramrod at the bottom of your screen. Lisa and Tanamushi trying to eat up Alpha Raptor, but Alpha Raptor doing a good job with that arm to keep Tanamushi at bay.
He's got him covered now, but it looks like he's spinning her around. Oh, damage to the shell! Damage to the shell!
3 minutes this battle go, unless they're incapacitated, one of these Battlebots, then the fight will end.
Spending way too much time over the kill saws.
That's 14-year-old driving Tanamushi. Maybe the inexperience hurts right now.
Maybe the inexperience hurt. Maybe she's got some remote control problems. Hard to say right now. Looks like she's driving okay. Very intense. Lisa Winter, one of the 4 Winters who have bots in our BattleBots matches. They're like the Bushes of BattleBots.
Take a look at Tanamushi, and you see Alpha Raptor there, the 39-pound Alpha Raptor, trying to use those lifting arms to hike up Tanamushi and flip her on her back.
He's got an incredibly strong lifting arm. He can attack Tanamushi from any angle. Driving her into the spike strip, scoring some points right there.
Alpha Raptor trying to put this one away. There's that lifting arm. Do you come in from behind and try to flip him up from behind, or how do you approach Tanamushi?
If he can come in from behind her, it'll be to his advantage. But, oh, look at that. See him right there? We were talking about it. But he's coming at her from all angles, and when she covers him, Alpha Raptor simply able to push Tanamushi around.
And also that lifting arm is very nicely built to the point that when Tanamushi does cover him up, he can kind of get her mouth off him, to be quite honest with you.
And her kill saw doesn't seem to be making any damage.
There's 3 minutes. There's the bout. It'll be the judge's decision. Let's get to the replay. Swallowed, but not eaten.
Yeah, here we see the shell of Tanamushi getting chewed up a little bit, not causing too much damage, but you want damage. How about that right there? Sitting on top of the kill saw is way too long. Great driving by Alpha.
Major points. This will be a close one. Let's go down to the official decision.
7-2 decision for the winner, and advancing to the semifinals in the red corner, Alpha.
Oh, we have an upset.
Alpha Raptor.
We have an upset. Battlebots middleweight quarterfinals are ready to begin. Let's go to the Battlebots.
The middleweight division. Introducing the principals first in the red square to my left. He's got a menacing moniker and a keen plan to match. Weighing in at 114 pounds. Long live the Oakland Enforcer, and his opponent in the blue square, previously unranked and weighing 115 pounds. He's tougher than the Space Invader and tougher than the Terminator. It's the Alien Gladiator.
Battle of the arms, buddy. Battle of the arms going on here.
See who's thicker.
Deadblow's Brent Imahara is one of several builders who worked for George Lucas's ILM. Alien Gladiator was built by Daniel Rupert and his students at Rancho Bernardo High School in San Diego. The students drive this bot.
The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Deadblow Alien Gladiator.
Hellraiser's coming, not coming into play. Look at him. Look at him go up and down. That arm can come down as fast as it can go up, or vice versa.
I call those fast twitch muscles.
Oh, yeah. And he is just pecking away.
I mean, we're getting no offense by Alien Gladiator right out of the box.
Look at him.
Deadblow.
He might have
put a hammer on him.
I see some damage being done there. He might have put a hole in him. Showing.
Oh,
The arm came off.
A self-bobbin.
The arm came off.
Oh, my goodness.
Now what do you do?
He was beating him up so bad, his own arm came off. How's
Can't even
that for
signal a
domination?
kid. move anymore. Now what's he gonna do?
The arms have it in this one. Take a look.
Alien Gladiator looks like he's caught in the Hellraisers.
He is incapacitated. Don't hit him now. Why would Deadbolt try to drive him off the Hellraiser?
I know. It's not helping, though. He's still in there. He's stuck. He's not going anywhere.
Now remember.
Now he's thinking. Now he's not hitting him anymore.
If you're rendered incapacitated, the fight is over. There you see the countdown. Must be incapacitated. That'll be it. Dead blow. Put on a dead bang.
Just when it was
Alien
about to
Gladiator.
turn.
Take a look at this. Tenacity and speed and quickness and punishment by Dead Blow.
Just pecking away. He got in a lot of shots, Sean. And then the arm flies off right here. Flies off, bounces around.
Take a look at the decision now. We know the builders are amped up as well. Let's go down to the battle box floor.
In the red square to my left, he's angry and mean and about to vent his spleen. It's the 173-pound pressure drop. And its opponent in the blue square, the toe-tapping terror from Ukiah, California. This bot loves to get low down and not so sweet on your feet, weighing 114 pounds. It's Ankle Biter.
Derek Young is working on a new robot he calls Gerbilbot, though not for combat. It will be powered by a gerbil inside a large trackball. Anklebiter's builder John McKenzie also has a super heavyweight named Odin that lost in an earlier bout to Ronan.
Box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Remember, the battle box will deploy ramrods and hellraisers and kill saws at any time during this 3-minute bout.
Deploying nothing but speed, a beautiful wedge design, and a buzzsaw of his own, shoving him across the floor like he owns them.
And showing a little bit of muscle. We talk about the quickness of Anklebiter, the smaller piece of machinery, but you know what? A little strength there also. And he's able to get himself in tight to pressure drop, and pressure drop's arm cannot get close enough to hit him. It goes too far.
Look at him, he's just setting him up.
I liked Anklebiter from the beginning, and he's been dominating pressure drop from the start. There you see some ramrods. Look at that again.
Look at that. And the buzzsaw of his working on the underside of pressure drop. Those tiny little legs are going to be hurting.
Look at the spin.
Oh!
Do not do that if you're the driver of Anklebiter, because your biggest concern with those rubber tires is
Rubber
the flat
tires.
That's exactly right. Look at that again.
Right into the spike strip.
The muscle and the quickness.
Got him on his side. Lets him out. He's going to go in. He's dominating. He's hammering pressure drop.
Pressure drop has not landed a blow yet.
You know what pressure drop's doing?
All the time.
He's feeling the pressure.
He is.
Come on!
It's dropped, but give me some gas. Nice job. There you see the kill saw. Pressure drop looks hurt and wedged.
Yeah, it looks like he's stuck up against the spike strip.
Now take a look at that. We look
Shivering.
like we got two incapacitated drivers now, as Anklebiter has not moved since he ran himself in the wall. There you see the release by
There
pressure
goes
drop.
pressure drop. He's slowly moving away.
This fight has been dominated by
Hey,
Anklebiter.
what's up with Anklebiter?
Looks incapacitated. Remember, incapacitation or 3 minutes,
He's
whatever
stuck.
comes first. He's wedged
He's
against.
stuck up against the wall.
What a shame. Anklebiter dominating this. Pressure drop landed none.
Oh, they're making the count. He can't get out. He must have told the ref he was unable to move. A sportsmanlike move.
The refs had called it. The battle is over as Anklebiter finds himself between a spike and a hard place. The crowd hates it. The boo birds are out. We got to get to the replay and see how this happened, because pressure drop was dominated.
Surprised pressure drop didn't throw down a dirty blow at the end there. Look at the domination. Just pushing him around the ring. And here it is. Look at this.
Ready? The arena is buzzing. Let's go down to the battle box.
Introducing the contestants first in the red square to my left. Don't be fooled by his good looks. He's a natural-born killer. It's Minion. And in the blue square, it's 300 introducing Grendel.
It's kind of scary, doesn't it?
Grendel, he does.
Minion's Christian Karlberg is one of the senior Battlebot builders. He has a master's degree in engineering from Cornell University. Grendel's builder, Daniel Rupert, worked in the aerospace industry before becoming a teacher. He's currently teaching CAD, computer-aided design.
Box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. It's Grendel and it's Minion.
I'm excited, buddy. Minion a lot faster. He can really move around a lot quicker than Grendel.
It's like that mini
Grendel
go-kart,
drops that
doesn't it?
pick.
Two quick shots was missed with them both, and you see right off the bat, Minion on the aggressive. I don't know if the kill saws and the ramrods will have much effect in this, although the tires still can be pierced.
There, he's raising the spike. Takes him a while. Now he wants to bring it down. Oh, it's being slammed into the boards. Minion making effective use of his only weapon, the wedge.
Well, the wedge is packing a lot of power. Remember, these are super heavyweights.
Hellraisers.
There's a lot of clutching and grabbing in the super heavyweight that these guys are battling, and Minion's showing some quickness. About Grendel, what I don't understand
Nice pop there.
is we saw how slow the arm goes up and down, gives Minion time to hit and move without getting hit. Well, with some thoughts on the intellectual aspect of the sport, here's Grendel's Anthony Valenzuela.
This sport is much more intelligence than athleticism. It's a game of not only luck, but as well designing, manufacturing, and being able to pull it off without glitches.
Take a look at this now.
Here we go.
Minion. Minion's been on the aggressive most of the time. Awful slow is Grendel.
Who's dragging who around? Is it dragging Minion, or is Minion dragging the Dragon?
I think Minion's dragging the Dragon.
These are some big boys going on.
When you want to get across the floor,
Each
those
Battlebot, two controllers.
Yes.
Takes two guys.
the Hellraisers, they can get in your way from getting across the floor, as can those ramrods, as you just saw. Not a lot of punches being thrown by Grendel. Minion, there you go with the ram
Minion
and the
with
pad.
another slam.
Inside a minute to go here in the super heavyweight bout. Winner's moving on.
Getting right under Grendel. Why doesn't Grendel swing that big old rear end of his around? That was effective early on in the fight.
There you go again, too late with the punches. It's giving Minion a time to hit and move. Very quick
him from
for the
the
super
back.
heavyweight. You know, he can get to the backside of Grendel and dominate him there.
Right up over the kill saws.
And runs him into the wall. Minion is clearly taking this fight over as we get inside 20 seconds. Grendel, I have not seen him land a punch since very early in the fight.
Minion, some great driving. That's what he's been doing. Christian Karlberg, one of the best drivers out of all the bots drivers.
He obviously studied his opponent because he's hitting and moving at the proper time.
Get him again. Hit him again.
This is going to be a difficult decision, although it appeared that Minion dominated. Take a look at the replay.
Yeah, Minion takes Grendel to the saws right here. Very aggressive. Floyd, give me a haircut with this shave. Oh, yeah, that hurt him. And then he drives Grendel into the boards aggressively. Not just once, but again. So that's twice. And then he did it more than that, which would make 3 and possibly 4.
Well, Minion was dominant, but let's see what the officials have to say.
Three judges at arena side have scored a 7-2 decision, advancing to the semifinals. The red square, Minion!
There you have it.
I agree.
Minion moving on.
Minion.
Super heavyweight.
Hey,
Crowd
you having a
excited,
good time?
gives their opinion.
Or are you puzzled now?
And Minion's going to move on to the super heavyweight semifinals where he'll face Ramstein.
Those are
killers.
Introducing the principals. First, in the red square to my left, weighing in at 58 pounds, the pride of San Francisco, California, here is Mouser Mecha Catbot. And its opponent in the blue square, weighing in at 56 pounds and hailing from Phoenix, Arizona, introducing Alpha Raptor.
Monsters builder Fawn Davis named his robot after his wife and teammate April Mousley. Chuck Pitzer, along with his brother Bob, run Pitzer Consulting, an engineering and design company that advises clients who build everything from refrigerators to bulldozers.
Semi-final robot fight time.
Yeah!
Mouser Mecha Catbot to the right of your
Look
screen.
at that! Alpha Raptor takes himself right into the Hellraisers. And again!
And there's Alpha Raptor. Remember, those can be deployed anytime during the fight. Those Hellraisers, Ramrods, and Kill Saws.
I'm no genius, but why not avoid the Hellraisers starting a fight?
You know what, though?
Oh, and avoid that!
Look at this, Alpha Raptor against Mouser Mecha Catbot.
Oh yeah, he sized him up. Couldn't get under him though. Climbed over him
Now,
and under.
With that lifting arm, tell me what he's trying to do. He's trying to flip Mouser Mecha over? Get him on his
He'll
back?
never flip that thing over. He's trying to drive him into the hazards, the kill saws.
Now, how much effect will the hazards have? There you see.
Well,
the
let's
kill
take a
saws.
look.
How much effect will they have on Mouser?
The damage builds.
Take a look at this Mouser Mecha running a little bit, but prancing a little bit away from Alpha Raptor.
His arm's not working. Usually he's got that arm popping when he gets approached by another Battlebot, and it's not working today.
There's not a lot of offensive game plan going on for Mouser Mecha Catbot. Although it's close, both of them are staying away. You can see Alpha Raptor trying to chase down Mouser Mecha Catbot. Here comes Mouser, but not a lot of force behind his blows.
No, nothing behind his blows.
Oh, the kill saws. Good time to get your cat spayed or neutered right now.
Now, Alpha Raptor's building up points because he's driving better and he's getting in some hits. There's a slight one. Oh! Little hazard damage, and what came flying off of Alpha Raptor?
Right under the hood.
Tears of metal.
A lot of damage, but no incapacitation going on there. Remember, we're inside a minute now. This fight either goes 3 minutes or until one of these bots can't move.
Mouser finally taking it to Alpha Raptor. And Alpha Raptor turns it right around and lifts him up. Can't keep him up.
He's trying to lift him up and get under there and then be able to drive him and get his whole body under
There
there.
it goes again. Lost a couple of lives. Airborne.
You're a math major. 3 lives he lost. What does that make?
1/3.
There you go. He's got 6 left, and he's going to have to use them all.
He better
Alpha
start
Raptor.
fighting fast.
You know what?
Little taparoo.
Alpha Raptor has a chance to put
The buzzsaws are
Mouser
still working
away.
on Mouser Mecha Catbot,
Looks
but
to me like
nothing else.
looks to me like Mouser's incapacitated. Oh, the ref trying to count down the 8 count, but he's not going to get to it.
There's the buzzer.
It goes the distance. A very good fight, but it looked to me as if Alpha Raptor won this battle.
All right.
Take a look at the replay here, Bill.
Here's the scores, your points. Alpha Raptor sends Mouser Mecha Catbot into the kill saws. And here, Alpha Raptor getting the same kind of treatment, flying across the battle box. This is fun.
Well, we need the official decision.
It's all about kill saws, wasn't it?
Yes.
There it is again. Oh, I love to see that.
Ladies
The
and
best
gentlemen,
drivers know how to
the
drive
3
those people
judges
in
at
to
arena
the kill
side
saws.
have turned in
Got 3 judges for this one.
an 8-1 decision for the winner and advancing to the championship finals. The blue corner, Alpha
Raptor's always our 3
Raptor.
judges, but this one 8-1, dominated by Alpha Raptor and his.
In the lightweight division, introducing the principals first in the red square to my left, weighing in at 58 pounds and hailing from Oakland, California, here is Das Bob.
Hey, my kid
And
can't
its
see.
opponent
Did you take your
in
stupid
the
hat
blue
off?
square, also weighing in at 58 pounds and hailing from Novato, California, here is Backlash.
Red driver, are you ready? Red driver is ready. Blue
Jim Smenkowski's wife, Erica, helped organize the BattleBot tournament, but that won't get him any brownie points with the judges.
The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time.
Semifinals, baby.
DOSBot, Backlash. Backlash, heavy favorite throughout BattleBots. DOSBot with those foam pads, as you can see, that worked real well against the spinning wheel.
Oh, the foam is gone. Now he's just tearing away at DOSBot.
Foam against the pizza cutter. How off is that? Look at
Go,
that.
baby. Tip. Oh, man.
This is abuse from the start. DOSBot, there goes the second foam. Take a look at this now.
Popped him. Oh, it is. Look at this. Oh, backlash. Look at that. Oh, the spinning wheel not spinning, but he gives him a push into the kill saws. And you saw the sawdust flying, Sean.
The spinning taunt. We've seen that throughout.
Oh, yeah.
Backlash, domination. Let's take a look at the
Look
replay.
at that. No doubt. Enjoy the destruction, everybody. The sponge is already gone, flipped over, and the sawdust is flying thanks to our kill saws.
And once again, Backlash is and Backlash.
This is for the BattleBots Lightweight Championship. Introducing the contestants. First, in the red corner to my left, here is Backlash. And its opponent in the blue square, Alpha Raptor.
Been the underdog throughout all the BattleBots fights, but has managed to stay alive for the championship.
Let's see if Alpha Raptor goes right into the Hellraisers like he has done.
Red Driver, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Red Driver is ready. Blue Driver, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Blue Driver is ready.
The box is locked, the lights are on. It's championship robot fighting time.
Championship, did you hear that, everybody?
You got Backlash to your right, Alpha Raptor to the left. Once again, as always, Backlash on the aggressive side, coming out to go after his opponent right now.
Oh, Alpha Raptor, near miss on the kill saws. That just got him right there and nicked him.
You saw a little bit of the machinery
He's
come
gearing
apart.
up, though. He's gearing up for a run at Backlash.
Like I said before the fight, I expect, nice shot.
Whose hit was that? I know whose hit that was.
I expected Alpha Raptor to run, and look at this now, relentless abuse.
Stuff. I'm seeing pieces flying.
Take a look at Backlash, fighting like a champion.
Oh, man. Taking the metal cream out of that robot Oreo.
Is he already incapacitated, Alpha Raptor?
I don't know. He's not moving much.
And he's got his own people. Look at that. His own people are laughing at him.
That's not nice.
Take a look at this. It looks like
Oh, look, he's just chewing them up.
Backlash is eating them alive. It was relentless. And you know what? Take no prisoners. Look at this.
Backlash lashing the back of Alpha Raptor.
Chuck Pitzer's throwing in the car. There's Alpha Raptor. He can't do anything else.
There's the victory dance.
Look at the champions. There it is. That's $5,000 and a nut. The crowd appreciates Backlash, utter dominance throughout as he obliterates another competitor.
Our first champion of this BattleBot season, Backlash, showing total domination, tearing up in slow motion right here. Alpha Raptor, a great BattleBot, not enough for Backlash.
Tell you what, Alpha Raptor's going to have to do a lot to get back for next season as Backlash ate him alive.
Oh, he did.
Fans love that dance. They also love Backlash.
Well, we're going to the BattleBox floor to get the introduction from our Mark Beerle for this middleweight quarterfinal action. Introducing first, in the red square to my left, packing a pulverizing punch, arm yourselves to applaud for Super Orbiting Force. And its opponent in the blue square, he's a sci-fi guy who makes the metal fur fly. He's a stalker, he's a stunner, they call him Blade Runner.
Red drivers, are you ready?
We are ready.
All right, red drivers are ready.
Blade Runner's builder Ilya Polyakov is a mechanical engineering student at SUNY Buffalo. Ilya initially was going to call Blade Runner Pinky.
The lights are on. It's robot fighting time.
Yeah.
Spin orbiting Force and Blade Runner.
All right, battle of drivers here. Middleweights, you know they're going to be quicker.
No contact as of yet. Blade Runner awfully quick. Spin orbiting Force, 2,000 RPMs a minute.
Those big old arms, he wants to get inside, push Blade Runner around, and come down with that blade.
Take a look at the spin there.
Giving us a little
Blade
taste.
Runner. Yeah, they are.
Not doing anything, just putting on a nice show.
Feeling each other out right now. Take a look at this. A little bit of a taunt going on for Blade Runner. Remember, on the Battlebots floor, you'll see those Hellraisers that don't do much damage. There will be the kill saws.
Flying! You just mentioned kill saws. Boom!
There you have it.
Blade Runner goes flying, but he comes back strong. Shoving spin orbiting Force around. He's underneath him.
I'll tell you what.
Blade is doing nothing.
Blade Runner is definitely the
I saw
aggressor. Take a look at this now. Ramrod should have not much effect because both these are made of metal.
Got a little taste of tire there.
Oh, nice spinning move. Look at Blade Runner.
There he goes. That's going to get him some points.
You know what I like about Blade Runner's philosophy here is getting in so tight that actuating arm cannot do the cutting. Exactly.
Oh, but now, look, he's giving him a little flossing.
We got ourselves one hell of a fight going on here.
Blade Runner doing some great driving. He's staying inside the arm. Oh, now he's getting, look at that. The Hellraiser brings him right up.
And a little bit of separate, almost like an official, separate the two boxers. We're under a minute here in this middleweight quarterfinal bout. We got a great one going on.
There goes on. Let's taste of both robot and tire.
I thought the spinning RPMs had slowed down for a minute.
Neither one of these robots is backing down, coming at one another. There we go.
Bill, it looks like spin orbiting Force is keeping Blade Runner from spinning fast enough for Spike to use the damage.
Yeah, we haven't seen any spinning from Blade Runner. He's just been coming at him with the wedge. No damage there. There we go. There's some more flossing going on. Oh.
Nice leverage by
no
Blade
plaque
Runner.
there in between tire and Blade Runner.
You know, I love low man, and low man usually wins in these bouts. There it is, the buzzer.
They back off. Kill saws were coming at Blade Runner. You're going to see it right here. There's a pop. Doesn't do anything. There he goes flying. You see a little smoke. Stunned him for a minute, and he backs up. Now you see the pushing and the shoving and the grappling. Two big sumo wrestlers here.
The three judges at arena side have scored a 5-4 decision for the winner and advancing to the semifinals. Super orbiting Force, the red corner.
Blade Runner the favorite going into it. Let's get to the battle stats, Bill, and see how this one was won.
Spin orbiting Force led in both slam, 7-4, and hazard damage, 5-1. Blade Runner taking the jabs category, 4-2.
What an opening bout. But we're going to give you fans some love. It's quarterfinal middleweight action. We need to get to the introductions so the mayhem can begin.
He is a helicopter from hell who will make your brain swell. Lock up the young ones. It's Hazard. Its opponent in the blue square, it's a robot jock who loves to shell shock. He's a snapper and a yapper, so turn in your clapper for Turtle Road Hill.
Dan builds and supplies electrical components for most of the other builders in the tournament. Sam Steyer has a brother, Gus, who has a lightweight robot, the Crusher. They got started building robots with their grandfather and have been competing since 1996.
Shout it out loud, people. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. We got Hazard. We got Turtle Roadkill.
Turtle Roadkill, he's quick, but he's backing up. Oh, nice pop. Who gets points on that? Both aggressors. Turtle Roadkill coming right at him. That blade not doing anything.
There are the kill saws that come out periodically throughout the bout, deployed at any time.
Turtle Roadkill goes flying. See, if he keeps ramming Hazard, that blade will never get up to speed, Sean.
You see the ramrods come out too ineffective. A lot of ramming going on here. Blade's not very effective. But we got ourselves a good middleweight bout here. Oh, nice job.
Right
nice job
the spike strip.
by Hazard running Turtle Roadkill in there into the spike strip.
We need to see some spinning. Both these guys with spinning capabilities, they're not doing it.
We're about halfway through this bout, and I believe Turtle Roadkill is going to have to knock Hazard into some kill saws and hope that it does some of the damage to win because he's not doing it himself.
Right up on the ramrod.
There you see the double whammy.
Both the Hellraisers and the kill saws.
Nice job again. The Hazards in the ring, the Battlebots ring, doing more damage right now than either of these Battlebots fighters.
Getting right underneath them. There's that beautiful wedge, leverage right into the spike strip.
We got ourselves a great battle.
Turtle Roadkill's got to start scoring some points.
He sure does. And you know what? If you're waiting for this decision, Turtle Roadkill, bad idea.
Am I wrong, or does Turtle Roadkill look like Darth Vader's helmet?
It looks
right
exactly
there,
like Darth Vader's helmet, and it looks to be incapacitated, not nervous.
Use what? Oh, he shrugged his shoulders.
The 12-year-old giving it. Oh, look at this now. A little bit of dancing around the ring.
Out. I hear some counting. You got to give it up for the kid.
Didn't even get to the standing 8 count either because there wasn't enough time left in this bout. It goes a distance, handshakes all around. There you see the driver's a Hazard. Bill, Turtle Roadkill, not very aggressive.
Big blow, boom! This knocks out Hazard's blade. Right here. Oh, up and over the kill saws.
Hazard was able to stay
didn't hurt
alive,
him. Look at that mark out.
That arena side has
well, let's get down to the official decision.
0 decision. Advancing to the middleweight semifinals, the red square, Hazard.
Yep.
There it is. 9-0. Hazard's moving on to the middleweight semifinals. Bill, we need to look at the battle stats of this dominating bout by Hazard.
All right. Battle stats are close in the jabs. Hazard had 4, TRK 3. Turtle Roadkill had 3 Hazard damages, but Hazard had 4. But in slams, Hazard all over Turtle Roadkill 4-zip.
Well, let's get down to the battle box floor to find out more about this fight.
Ladies and
well,
gentlemen,
before the destruction, let's get to the introduction.
The super heavyweight division. Introducing in the red square to my left from Llama Motors. It will slice, it will dice, it will never be nice. There's nowhere to hide from the 6-foot wide Ginsu. And in the blue square, it's the Samurai Slammer who should be in the Slammer. Roll out your white flag of surrender. You've got a blind date with Ronin.
Ginsu is so complicated, Trey Roski has to use 3 remote controls and drivers to maneuver in the Battlebots. Peter's 7-year-old daughter, Cassidy, also wants to grow up to build killer robots. Her hero is Tenemushi builder Lisa Winter.
It's robot fighting time. It's Ginsu and Ronan. Ginsu, the confident one, coming into this bout. There you see him right out of the chute, going to initiate contact on Ronan.
Nice pop, and he comes up right over the top. That could be dangerous.
Did you see the bend in the axle there? Could have done some damage. The bend in there. You see, look how bent it is now. They initiated the contact, but it's a little bit bent in the center there. Can it hold up a super heavyweight?
Look at the chain hanging from him. That's his drivetrain hanging from him, Sean.
That is not good early on for the aggressor. Ronan just kind of hunting and pecking around, picking his spots, and you see the damage in the drivetrain, the chains flopping over there for Ginsu, who came into this very, very confident.
He's still driving. He doesn't have the same kind of speed that he has. Look at that thing. It's just hanging.
Wasn't he relying on speed?
Oh, yeah.
Ginsu,
He may have broken an axle now.
yeah, not moving very fast, but was relying on speed early on. Take a look at this now.
He's still coming at him, but he's got nothing.
Coming at him with not much. It's amazing how quickly a fight can turn around from the beginning.
He's going right at that saw blade of Ronan. Those plungy sticks aren't doing much. He's coming right over the top of those.
Ginsu kind of reminds you of something right out of like a Stephen King novel, doesn't it?
I'm more of an O. Henry guy myself. I love those surprise endings.
Super heavyweight quarterfinals, winner moving on, loser going home. And right now it looks as if Ginsu is inoperable. If he isn't, he's not moving much. This is 3 minutes.
Yeah, Ronan.
Still incapacitation. Ronan's dominating this. Got him on the board.
Yeah, the plungy sticks working against him. He can't get in tight enough
Yeah, but why
to
would
really
you
do some damage.
If you got somebody incapacitated on the board, why would you continue to drive and knock them off and allow them back in the bout?
He wants to cut him up. He wants to kill him.
Well, we're under
He wants to be a man.
Yeah, but you know what? You don't always have to go for the knockout. Sometimes being methodical and getting the winner on point. And I think Ronan's opened up a can of worms in the fact he continues to battle this. Hit and move and get out of there.
Pay no attention to the girl beside me. Go for the knockout, please. What's the matter
There's
with
a
you?
countdown by the referee. It looks like Ginsu's trying to convince him that he's still operating, and he is. But you're winning on points. Save your body for the
Everything is
semifinal.
Ow!
Oh, look at that. Take a look at Ronan and the spinning wheel still alive and well. His fight is winding down.
Oh, look at that. This can't nothing. The axle's coming out. He's lost the wheel.
Super heavyweight.
This one's
that
pretty
super
clear.
heavyweight went to bantamweight. Fight is over.
He's lost so much hardware, Sean. He's a lightweight now.
Yes, he is. Ginsu started as the aggressor. Fight changed quickly. Let's get to the replay.
Nice hug. That's
See
sweet.
that exciting crowd there, and now let's go down and check it out, Bill.
Yeah, Ginsu came out strong, but he started losing saw blades right here. All right, look, he lost one of the kill saws there, and when he climbed up on top of Ronan, it cost him another saw blade.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Get down to the decision
three
on the
judges
Battlebots
at arena
floor.
side have scored a 7-2 decision, advancing to the semifinals. In the blue square,
How about it? Ronan with the 7-2 decision over Ginsu. Ronan's moving on to the semifinal to introduce us to the quarterfinalists in the heavyweight division.
Introducing the principals first, in the red square to my left, the hellacious, heartless, hate-filled horror. It's the defending Battlebots heavyweight champion, Vlad the Impaler. And its opponent in the blue square, he's super ultra violent, whose hobby is giving out punishment. Here is Overkill.
When Gage Couchois isn't turning the lights out on other people's robots, he designs lighting fixtures for home and office. Christian Karlberg attributes his playing with Legos as the best and earliest influence on his robot building career.
The Box is locked, the lights are on. I love you saying it's robot fight time. Vlad the Impaler, the heavy favorite in this, against Overkill, who's to the left of your screen. That nice-looking blade.
And the wedge on the other end comes down hard on Vlad a couple of times.
Landed 2 punches and he's thrown 3. Vlad the Impaler is on the defensive a little bit right now with heavy underdog Overkill with another blow.
Listen to that noise that blade makes when it hits the ground. Oh, Vlad showing what he's made of. He dented him. He dented the wedge on Overkill. Look at that thing.
More room, Bill, with these tires for Overkill to be dragged over the kill saws, which can be deployed at any time throughout the bout.
They're like all right over the kill saws for Overkill. His wedge is messed up. It's not even a wedge anymore, it's a spatula.
Oh, big blow and a hard pounding blow by Vlad the Impaler.
Gonna get some points for that, but you can't tip over Overkill.
No, because if you tip him over, boom, the other side, the blade just comes from the other side. Take a look at Vlad, there's the left of your screen. Oh!
Hop, hop, hop!
They call that an unforced error.
Hazard, damage, points. He's got to be careful of those rubber tires.
How about the master of the Battlebots pushing those buttons to get those kill saws to come up? Oh, dangerous, dangerous ground right there by Overkill sitting right on top.
Oh, look at that. See?
What is he doing?
Screwed up wedge. Look at that. He can only slam down from the one side now because his wedge is screwed up.
Look at this. Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler is so
isn't he?
strong. Low to the ground and so strong.
It sure looks to me like Overkill's having a hard time steering right now.
He is, yeah. He can only go one way, really. And that is to his death.
This is a 3-minute bout.
Vlad the Impaler. Run over. Flipped him right over. There's a little humiliation.
Now there's a reason why Vlad's the defending heavyweight champion. Look at that.
Knows how to drive. He's got a great weapon.
Trying to push him out of the ring. Look at this. Got him caught up there. Great maneuverability by Vlad the Impaler. Punishing.
He's got him in the corner. He's just making him pay.
You hear that loud pounding noise from Overkill as he hits the Battlebots floor, but he's not hitting Vlad the Impaler enough. Oh,
it's a pop. Oh, yeah.
That's a crowd move right there.
Yeah, listen to that crowd roar. They like Vlad.
So do these operators who have Vlad in their hands. Oh, another punishing blow by Vlad the Impaler. Remember,
the score is that's it.
The fight goes the distance. 3 minutes. Early on, it seemed like Overkill.
To beat you again.
Let's take a look now at some of the highlights. Vlad the Impaler came on the last 2 minutes of this one.
All right, take a look here. Oh, there's Vlad almost tipping him over. Again, it doesn't matter, but it almost renders that blade. There you see the wedge is screwed up right over the kill saws. Now he can't bring that blade down all the way.
Let's go down, gentlemen.
Wow.
Find out
the 3 judges at arena side have scored an 8-1 decision to the winner, advancing to the semifinals in the red square. Vlad the Impaler.
There's no surprise here. 8-1 in the decision. Vlad moves on to the semifinals, one step away from the championship, Bill.
Vlad was bad to the bone, Sean. Even though he was edged in jabs 10-7, he dominated the slams 10-2, and he had a 4-1 margin in hazard damage.
Well, Randy's got the happy lads from Vlad down in the winner's circle. Let's get down to the box for the pre-fight introductions and Mark Veros.
In the red square to my left, weighing in at 315 pounds, his only pleasure is causing pain. His only flaw is that he's insane. It's Gamatron. And in the blue square, weighing in at 204 pounds, he's on a malicious mission to put every Battlebot out of commission. Welcome the rising star, Punjar.
Mike Okerman built Gamatron out of the remains of his previous robot, Namrico 3000. Punjar's builder Ramiro Malari is a carpenter. Punjar cost about $3,000 and took 3 months to build.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Take a look at this now. I do not like the slow-footed Gamatron in this. I know you do.
Well, watch this pickaxe come down, buddy. Watch it. Watch when this pickaxe... Oh, just missed.
Now, watch the precision driving here now. This is where it's going to come into play. You see that pickaxe on Gamatron? I'm anxious to see if the drivers for Punjar can get in and out quick enough before that slow-moving pickaxe makes a hit.
We'll see if he can get in tight. He got in a hit right there. That probably left a mark. If he gets in close, minimizes that pickaxe.
I know Gamatron is 315 pounds, but if this, look at that, a running start by the 105-pound lighter Punjar getting into the body of the big fella Gamatron.
Employing leverage, isn't he, Sean? Leverage, leverage, leverage.
Doesn't leverage win? Low man always wins in everything you do.
Leverage doesn't mean anything if that pickaxe comes down through the top of your box.
You want to know what inspires these drivers and builders of the Battlebots?
Listen to Gamatron co-builder Curtis Nemeth explaining his motivation.
I just got out of jail, and my buddy was building a robot, and I thought, you know, I don't really want to get a regular job, and this looked really easy, so we threw it together and came up.
Take a look at that. See, I do not like how slow the pickaxe goes back and forth, because if you're Punjar, you can time when you're going to make, see, watch this again. Going to get a running start. Take a look at this now. I want to see the timing of this. Boom, hit, stick, move.
He's a good driver,
Yes,
yeah. Pickaxe arm too long. Take some cues from the sledgehammer there and bring it down more often.
Punjar's quickness at 200, what, about 105 pounds lighter, just over 200 pounds, 205 pounds, can move around a little quicker.
Gamatron should be picking up litter with that spike. It's useless, doing nothing with it right now.
And the kill salts, as you see, come out of the ground, are not doing anything, neither one of these fighters, because of the metal on both of these Battlebots. Look at the running start again, just hammering, punch after punch.
Couldn't push him. He's got to get at him from the side. If he comes at him from the front, he can't get underneath and shove him.
3 minutes until rendered inoperable is this bout, as all of them are on the Battlebot. I like the way that Punjar's operating this. Gamatron just doesn't look quick enough to get around the ring to catch up to Punjar, who's much lighter.
Punjar giving a clinic on how to beat a stomp bot. Lining him up and taking a shot.
You think Gamatron's builder wishes he had maybe an extra pick, maybe midway through that arm, so he could hit it? There's the end.
Wishes and nuts were candy and what's.
We'd all have a great Christmas. The crowd appreciates a great fight, but utter domination by Punjar. Let's get to the replay. Tell me what you think, Bill.
All right, pictures don't lie here, people. Punjar's pushiness reigns supreme. Look at that. Look at that, almost tipped him over.
Let's get down and find out the judge's decision.
The 3 judges at arena side have turned in a 7-2 decision for the winner, advancing to the semifinals in the blue corner, Punjar.
An appreciative crowd as Punjar rolls into the semifinals. Take me through these battle stats, my friend.
Punjar was a jabbing machine in this one, overwhelming Gamatron 15-2. He even got in 1 slam to none, and Gamma, hey, hazard damage is even at 1 apiece. Huh?
Well, yeah,
Little Ramones
How about
there,
Donna?
huh?
She's down consoling the grief-stricken Gamatron dudes. I'm going to almost robot fight time. Let's get down for the introductions. Here's Mark Bureau.
And in the heavyweight division, introducing first, in the red square to my left, the Prime Minister of Pain, the King of Carnage, by His Satanic Majesty's request, here is Killer Hertz. And its opponent, banned in Britain, he's hungry as hell and on the prowl, it's the metal-munching maniac, Mauler.
Tell you what, it looks Looks like Mahler's got the home crowd.
Of course.
Patriotism at its finest.
Listen to the crowd swelling.
Red drivers, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Red drivers are ready. Blue drivers, are you ready?
Damn straight, damn straight.
Blue drivers are ready.
The box is locked. The lights now are on. It's robot fighting time. Kilohertz and Mahler.
Look at that
Oh, my
speed.
goodness.
Oh, man, banging away.
Kilohertz coming out trying to get some love quickly, and Mahler. Oh, Kilohertz reacts after Mahler puts the early punishment on.
Man, you got to have some robot nuts to go after Mahler like that.
Look at this action pack. Look at that. Sparks are flying in this bout. Wow. 3 minutes until rendered inoperable like all our Battlebots. Awesome. Look at the intensity from behind on the Tilfords.
Yeah.
You like that?
You don't want to get too close to the Tilfords. Come on, baby. Here's some bangers and smash. Look at that. Just ripped it right off him.
Look at the speed of Mahler. No question the most menacing robot out there. Oh, my gosh. He lost an arm.
He's lost his wedge and his pickaxe.
I'll tell you what, it looks to me like the British team's a bit intimidating, but aren't they
Mahler's not
always?
spinning anymore. Sean, the speed of Mahler, the kill saws took him out, I think. The kill saws took him right out.
Look at
He's not
Mahler
moving at all.
not being able to move. Now they're trying to break him away. That's Kilohertz now, driver, saying that they're locked in. But Kilohertz is still moving, so he is alive.
Kilohertz is moving a little bit. Mahler not doing
See the
anything. Look at
movement?
that.
See the slight movement on Kilohertz? This one's over. They're waving it off.
Man.
Oh my goodness, this may be the upset of Battlebots. Kilohertz and the Brits excited. Let's get to the replay of where this happened.
Mahler dominating. This was a huge collision right up top. Kilohertz not afraid at all of the spinning chains. Watch this. Here's where the arm goes. Boom. Bye-bye. Mahler clearly dominating early on. Looked to be taking this fight. And then...
All your calls. Vlad the Impaler and Punjar. It's the Battlebot semifinals. Here's Mark Bureau.
In the red square to my left, he's gonna stick his forklift in his opponent because he's done. The defending heavyweight champion, he's big and bad, Vlad the Impaler. And his opponent in the blue square, he pushes and shoves. He's the Battlebot everybody loves. It's Punjar.
The box is off, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Vlad the Impaler and Punjar. They will look similar, but if you look at your screen, to the left is Punjar, the right. But now they've switched. The person with the prongs there, that's Vlad the Impaler. That's how you'll tell the difference between these two Battlebots. Boom! Right now, talk about, look at that hit by Vlad the Impaler. I would say has a clear advantage, not only because he's been here before as the heavyweight reigning champion, but also he's got the weapon. And the only thing that Punjar's got is the ramrod.
Oh, yeah, but look at that. The kill saws just sent Vlad the Impaler flying. Plus, you can avoid him with spinning, by spinning.
One thing you'll notice about these two drivers is that they're both expert. They know how to maneuver their way around the ring like it's their own living room. Nice hit again by Vlad the
And they
Impaler.
love to pop each other, don't they? Neither robot afraid of contact.
Are you surprised that these guys move around so quickly for their size?
Yeah, they're big boys.
Nice shot. Does anybody do it better than Vlad at using that wall and those spikes as a helpmeet?
He's got Punjar on top of him right now. He's on top of him.
Well, as you hang around the ring and listen to the buzz about it, and that was really Vlad the Impaler's idea, was to get under there and use that leverage to lift up Punjar, drive him into the board.
Punjar not afraid of contact, though. Oh! Vlad's got one of those arms. He's not wearing any panties. I saw.
Wow, Vlad the Impaler using all four walls in the arena
I told you.
to pound the naked Punjar. naked with no weapons, but still trying to hang. I got to give him some credit. He's been doing this every bout, has Punjar and stayed alive, but he's been dominated before.
Don't count him out yet, though, buddy. He is moving fast and coming around hard.
Yeah, but
he can take the punishment.
But if you're counting it on my scorecard here, Bill, I still have Vlad the Impaler dominating this fight.
Punjar's got to score some points. He's not afraid to hit or be hit.
They might need a knockout here.
Damage there. He's got to go for the TKO, the Battlebots knockout.
That is the fourth time Vlad the Impaler has hammered Punjar
a little extra damage by Vlad. Doesn't seem to have affected him.
Into the side walls there. Vlad still hanging tough. We're inside 20 seconds now.
Oh, look at that! He must be Scottish.
How's that for a closer?
Right there. He's got him up against the wall.
What's he going to do?
Pinned.
Winding down.
Oh.
Have yourself a look there for Punjar. It's over. Well, we got to go at it again here in slow motion.
There's Punjar getting hit by the kill saws, then being picked up by Vlad and driven into the wall in the spike strip.
That champion here is Vlad for Vlad the Impaler.
Crowd loves Vlad.
They sure do.
Look at that! Man, that's power.
That's for good reason. Quickness and power has both. Makes him the ultimate weapon. We go down to the battle box for the obvious decision.
An 8-1 decision to the winner and advancing to the championship finals in the red square, Vlad the Impaler.
Well, that's it for Punjar. He's going home, and Vlad the Impaler is moving on to the heavyweight finals. Take a look at the battle stats.
Vlad, slight edge and jab, 7-6, but he was slamming like nobody's business. 6-1, Vlad all over Punjar, and Vlad drove Punjar into the sledgehammers and the kill saws for a hazard damage score of 9-3.
Well, we need to get down to the battle box floor for the post-battle post-mortem. Strap yourselves in. It's the middleweight semifinals. Mark Barrows in the battle box.
Introducing first, in the red square to my left, he's mad as hell, and he's not going to take it anymore. Here is Dead Blow. And its opponent in the blue square, this bot's goal is to dance on the grave of another dead opponent. Introducing Pressure Drop.
Grant Imahara was talking about attaching a circular saw blade as a weapon against pressure drop, but he opted to stick with the chisel hammer. Derek Young realizes his walking bot is at a disadvantage, but enjoys the crowd's response when they see pressure drop walk.
The box is locked, the lights are on. Yes, it's robot fighting time. Dead Blow and Pressure Drop. This is semifinal action. The winner moving on to the championship bout. There you see Pressure Drop to the left, and Dead Blow coming out right now with that kick going after him.
The Pressure Drop just had a nice pop there, Sean, but I don't think he got anything. And Dead Blow was so quick, he's able to pause right there and then go in for the kill.
This is speed versus size. Now Pressure Drop's the big man, but awful slow against the quick Dead Blow.
In fact, listen to him. He can't get off the wall. He's stuck on the spike strip. You can hear his crazy tiny legs clacking against the floor. And Dead Blow just pounding away.
That's been Dead Blow's MO the entire tournament, to get on the offensive and stay there, and he's got Pressure Drop reeling, who can't get away from those spikes against the wall.
And look at him, Dead Blow using that strong arm. He's basically climbing up on Pressure Drop.
The judges have no other point but to give big points to Dead Blow, who's attacking on a regular basis and attacking from all angles right now, where Pressure Drop can't get to him.
Look at him getting up there, just pounding. Pressure Drop's got that crazy tripod gait. 3 legs always on the ground. One must be off because he can't move.
Remember, the winner is moving on to the finals, and right now Dead Blow on the offensive is pounding Pressure Drop, who is stuck against the spikes, cannot move, and really is rendered helpless so far on the offensive end.
And look at Dead Blow climbing up on him. Like a dog climbing up on the cutting board. Look at him go.
120 times a minute, Dead Blow can strike. Probably the quickest arm we have in the tournament. This is turning into a great fight if you like Dead Blow. Now you see him getting away from the spikes, his pressure drop.
Yeah, now he's got to go for the knockout, Sean. He's way down on points. Pressure drop donor Derek Young says if he doesn't make it to the championship, he might retire Pressure Drop.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pressure Drop may be retired before that if Dead Blow continues to attack like this. This is a 3-minute bout. Portel rendered completely helpless. And right now, point system, this is dominated by Dead Blow, who keeps hitting and moving, not allowing the slow stop block Pressure Drop to make any offensive points.
And the arm's not moving quick enough. That super winch that drives that arm isn't coming down. It could be time to retire. Buy him a watch. Get him a cake.
I think you should retire all super winches, Bill. As you see, oh, here we see the rattling of Pressure Drop, who seems to be losing something here.
He's coming in for the kill.
Remember now,
yeah.
If you can't move, or if it's the remote control or the part of Pressure Drop you can't move, we see the arm still moving. But this is 3 minutes until rendered helpless, and there'll be no points being scored by Pressure Drop at all.
He's up against the spike strip. He's got to hope that there's going to be a mistake by Dead Blow, and he can just drop the big arm on him. Oh, look at that! Dead Blow goes flying right before the buzzer. Little hazard damage.
Minimal hazard damage, if that's the only offensive weapon Pressure Drop has. He doesn't have a chance. This looks like a unanimous decision here. Take a look at the replay, Bill.
This is the beginning of the fight. Pressure Drop gets in one big drop right there, but just misses. And Dead Blow continues to hammer away at him. And look at him, showing surprising power. Oh, and there he goes. End of the fight, flying over the hazard damage. Didn't do anything to him, Sean.
It looked pretty good, though, didn't it?
Yeah,
Pressure Drop, no offense. Let's go down for the decision. The winner, moving on.
9-0 decision for the winner, and advancing to the championship finals in the red corner, Dead Blow.
9-0 decision. Give me the battle stats.
Check this out. An official Battlebots record, 112 pecks.
Did you say 112?
By Dead Blow, yeah. Throwing 2 slams and ignore the hazard damage point the Pressure Drop scored. Way too little, too late.
Well, the medal has settled. Let's go to the box side
Division.
for the introductions.
Introducing now the principal. First, in the red square to my left, weighing in at 325 pounds, is a triangular terror who leaves no margin for error. He's on a very violent mission, and his name is Minion. And weighing in at 267 pounds, in the blue square sits a robot that makes mountains quiver, thunderclouds shiver, and skyscrapers run for their lives. If you thought Frankenstein was bad, wait till you get a load of Ramstein.
Christian Karlberg has great names for his other robots as well. There's Toe Crusher, Knee Breaker, Slugger, and Little Slice of Hell. Someone pulled the fire alarm at Team Ramtech's hotel last night. It was a false alarm, but we'll see if they got enough rest.
The box is locked, the light is on. It's robot fighting time. Here we go. Ramstein and Minion. Ramstein to the left. There is Minion, both a little hesitant at the start of this bout.
Remember, Minion's nothing but a wedge right now, Sean.
Now, why in the world did Ramstein run himself into the wall?
I don't know. He's either a masochist or they're having trouble with their controls. And they're poor drivers.
Oh, Minion right off the bat.
Underneath them.
Nice job by Minion.
Back
on the attack
on
now.
top of him. He is literally all over Ramstein.
Not being able to get out of that corner very well is Ramstein. Minion looks awful impressive here early in this fight. That wedge design is helping to do a little scoop technique on Ramstein. As you saw, the textures there of Ramstein looking at their controls, wondering if something's wrong.
Oh,
there
look
again.
at that! Those people in the front row needn't be concerned. That is a Lexan wall. Right over the
kill
kill
saws come up. Those are deployed at any time throughout the bout. Can be damaging, but
think it
looked
was
like
damaging.
Yes, and it looks like there's control problems with, again, the Lexan protecting the fans.
He's not moving at all, and Minion just powering into to him, getting that wedge underneath him and almost flipping him every time.
It's been about 45 seconds, and we've seen Ramstein move it all. This is domination by Minions.
Oh, nice.
Another pounding blow by Minions drivers.
That's it. Oh, right over the kill saws. What
Frustration there. They're going to stop this one. Inoperable, helpless. Ramstein. Here's Minion taking over. Bill, take it away.
From the get-go, coming right at him and getting underneath him and nailing him into the spike strip. And right there, coming up behind him and again into the Lexan wall. A lot of great maneuvering by Minion, a lot of nothing from Ramstein.
Ramstein seemed like they were unable to get their rocks to get the introduction from Mark Biro.
Division semifinals. Introducing first, in the red corner to my left, he's mean, foul-tempered, deranged, dangerous, and quite often unpleasant to be around, but don't let that stop you from giving some love to Super Orbiting Force. And in the blue square, he is warm, tender, cuddly little ball of evil violence and hate. Give it up for Hazard!
Clock is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. It's Hazard, the small robot, spin orbiting force, with that long arm here as we start this semifinal middleweight bout.
You know, we say spin orbiting force only has one weapon. He actually has two, the goalpost-like arms he uses to capture his opponents like that and drive them into the hazards.
Great hit by Hazard, but it looked to me like it stopped his lawnmower-type blade now.
Once it stops, he's got to stop and let it rewind again, let it go.
There you go, back in the mix is Hazard's little lawnmower-like spinner.
We got something wrong with spin orbiting force here. He's got a motor hanging off his arm, Sean. He's got a motor hanging off. Now he's got redundant motors. I said he's got redundant motors.
Explain what that means now. If we see a Hazard, go for the kill.
Now see, you see motor on the floor. The guys are probably working furiously on the remote to get the other one going. In the meantime, Hazard's taking pot shots at him.
Scoring points as well, he should here in this middleweight semifinal bout. Winner moving on. I don't see many Hazards coming out of the floor, the kill saws and the ramrods. Take a look at this. Looks like incapacitation, maybe.
Might be.
Spin orbiting.
We see the arm going up and down, so maybe they got something going.
Another big blow by Hazard.
There he goes again. He's back on his feet.
Well, look at Hazard. Utilize that to his advantage and drive him into the wall.
You know, spin orbiting force has styrofoam wrapped around the arm to minimize the effects of that blade from Hazard.
But how much can styrofoam do to stop
against that blade? I don't know, not too much. I say tear it up, Hazard.
Take a look at this now. Again, we don't see the mini of those Hazards coming out of the floor as Hazard continues to be on the aggressive. But you know what? I'm impressed with spin orbiting force's comeback here as we get to the middle of this fight.
And he's dropping that saw blade, and the spinning blade of Hazard not too effective right now, Sean.
Well, that spinning blade of Hazard now, so basically it comes from being low to the ground and utilizing that leverage because he doesn't have the blade to his advantage right now.
And the driving skill. Right now he's driving circles around spin orbiting force. He's got him on his back. Drops him off of the spike strip, and he's stuck. He's stuck there.
Look
That's
at
it.
this
He's
now.
stuck there.
We are.
Oh, Sean, check it out. He's using his saw as a wheel to pull himself off the spike strip.
As we were.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable driving there by spin orbiting force as we're inside about 30 seconds now. As Hazard again using that leverage to get underneath spin orbiting force in a great middleweight
Spin
fight.
orbiting force making some sparks fly here. I love sparks.
There you go, and Hazard has not been able to use that lawnmower-type blade in some time. This has turned into a wonderful bout. We're about 20 seconds away now from the close of this and the winners. Moving on as Hazard continues to drive spin orbiting force into the board.
Hazard, a lot of power, but spin orbiting force scoring points by dropping that saw.
You like the comebacks by spin orbiting force here.
Oh, I love the guts. I love the guts.
Great jump and
Scoring aggression points.
Oh, there's the buzzer. No defensive fight here. An appreciative crowd. Spin orbiting force comes right out. But I'll tell you, Hazard came back and struck quickly.
Yeah, look at Hazard coming at him right here with the death blade, the spinning death blade, scoring some points. And now here you see Hazard picking him up, taking him into the spike strip, and dropping him off right there. Yeah, I'll call you.
Could that have been the final one that sent Hazard on? We'll find out as we go down for the decision.
A 7-2 decision for the winner, and advancing to the middleweight finals, the blue square Hazard.
7-2, what a hotly contested match.
Now let's take a look at the battle stats. Spin orbiting force had 7 slams and Hazard had 6. Spin orbiting force also led Hazard in jabs 8-5, but Hazard won the match when it forced 3 Hazard damages to spin orbiting force's zip.
John, let's go find out more as we head down to the battle box floor.
In the red square, to my left, to hell with kippers for breakfast. This British robot wants to make a meal out of its American opponent. Here is Killer Hertz. And its opponent in the blue square, it's just another day in the park of death. It's no picnic when you're fighting the All-American Voltar.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Much anticipated heavyweight bout. We see Killer Hertz and Voltark, and Killer Hertz already on top of Voltark, but that's a disadvantage for Killer Hertz. Not a lot of offensive weapon for him. A bit damaged, Bill.
Killer Hertz lost his axe in an earlier bout, Sean, so now he's got to rely on his speed, which is formidable, 16 miles an hour. Oh, and his driving skills, but he went right over the kill saw. It's his own fault.
Take a look at this now as Voltark on the offensive. Right now, it's got to be the favorite in this bout because he's got more offensive weapons. And I'm starting to wonder here as I see Killer Hertz drive himself over kill saws and all around if he hasn't lost a little control of his weapon and his machine right now.
He's got great speed, but he's got to go at Voltark from the right angle. If he goes at him straight on, it's going to go right over that wedge and into the articulated lifting arms of Voltark.
As we'll see Hazards come out throughout this entire bout, 3 minutes or till incapacitation. Looks like Voltark's chasing around his child who's running away. And Killer Hertz has got some pretty good speed, though. Has to keep that up.
That's what he's got to do. He's looking for the angle to hit him. Oh! Drove himself right over the kill saw again.
Once again, it makes me wonder, as we asked earlier, is he out of control right now because he keeps getting self-inflicted damage from the Hazards? As they see it again.
It's the 3rd time.
I'm so pumped up, my voice is going crazy here.
I'll carry you, buddy. I can take you through this fight. Look
Kill
at that.
saws again.
More Hazard damage. Voltark just kind of sitting back and allowing Killer Hertz to kill himself.
Yes, burying himself, as you see Voltark now doing the old lift technique on Killer Hertz. The judges gotta love what Voltark's doing, yet Killer Hertz is basically burying himself because the self-inflicted damage.
And Voltark's got that great tooth on the end of that arm. Now he's going to drag him over to the kill saws. Ow! See? They're not working right now. Those kill saws aren't working. Got to bring him to an effective Hazard right now.
What is working
He's
is
on Hellraiser.
Voltark's nice lifting arm there as he continues to control Killer Hertz. There you see the back of Stephen Felt. He wants Vlad the Impaler. He's lost to Vlad before, wants to get to that finals to meet Vlad here as Voltark is dominating this bout, but really hasn't had to do much on the offensive because Killer Hertz has no weapons. You see the lifting arm again.
I think we're going to see a little offensive right here. Oh, yeah. Over to the kill saw, as you can see, chips are flying, and you can't tell right now that left-hand shield of Killer Hertz is dragging on the ground. He's hurt.
You think Voltark's 4 years of time investment and $15,000 isn't paying off? Well, it is. As you see again, the lifting arm, this almost looks like a little taunt here at the end as we see Voltark.
There. That's the angle he wants now. Now he wants to bring him over to the kill saws just for the final. Oh, there goes the left-hand shield. He's just falling apart out there, Sean.
You got to give Killer Hertz some credit for staying alive here. Look at we start to one. It's over.
Fight strip. Right at the buzzer.
As Stephen Felt obviously knows he's going to win this fight because he had a little bit more on the offensive than did Killer Hertz.
And here he was driving himself over the kill saws right there, Sean. That may have hurt him. We said he had driving problems. And now over the kill saws again, courtesy of Voltark.
Yeah, the Hazards and Voltark dominate this bout. Let's go down for the decision.
Turned in
Find out what happened.
8-1 decision for the winner and advancing to the championship finals in the blue square.
Maybe our most intense
Voltark.
driver. No surprise in this one. 8-1 kilohertz. Bill, do the battle stats reflect the carnage we witnessed?
Voltark won every category. 4 jabs to kilohertz is 3. 5 hazard damages to kilohertz is 3. Slams Voltark 4. Kilohertz nothing.
Now let's go down to the battle box floor for some post-fight comments. Let's go to Mark Beal for the introductions.
Introducing first in the red square to my left, presenting the Saws of Strife, Mac Daddy the Knife. Here is Ronin. And its opponent in the blue square, ready to turn this metallic mambo into a showdown, hoedown from hell, introducing Do All.
Peter Abramson is a movie puppeteer and has recently worked on Me, Myself, and Irene building an animatronic cowhead. Scott LaValle also helps out Trey Roski and Greg Munson on their super heavyweight Ginsu.
Box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Super heavyweight semifinals, a couple 300-plus pounders getting it on. Do-All to the left, Ronin to the right, and Ronin a little methodical as this fight starts.
2 big tanks going at one another. Winner's going to meet Minion in the finals. There's a lot riding on this.
Yeah, and I don't think quickness is going to overtake this fight. These guys are both feeling each other out early, as you see Do-All initiate the opening contact against that little spinning wheel there.
And he's going right at Ronin's saw. Not afraid of that at all, Sean.
Well, what is the saw really going to do to 300-plus pound piece of machinery, Bill?
Tear him off. Tear up vital organs.
As you see Do-All on the offensive, hitting and moving with that ramrod, knocking Ronin around, and Ronin kind of staying in the same place. Starts to make you wonder, is there some control problems as he continues to defend?
When you see a robot just standing still like that, Sean, usually means his remote is out, his saw blade's still spinning, but there must be a channel out because his treads aren't moving.
Looks like other than the front of Ronin, he's got a lot of those sticks around to protect himself on the defensive end, though.
He added those punji sticks in an earlier fight to protect himself against Ginsu. They're not helping him here. In fact, they're costing him in hazard points.
There you see.
Right over the kill saw.
Yeah, the kill saw's coming out, doing some damage right there to Ronin, who hasn't been able to move from that position for a while, and Do-All again on the offensive, hammering Ronin from the get-go and still.
Do-All not letting up at all. He knows he's got Ronin right over the kill saws. Might as well leave him there. He can't move. He can't move at all.
You can't win if you can't score by the judges' votes, and you see Do-All's on the offensive, and the countdown's begun. This is not going to go the full 3 minutes. Ronin gets counted down.
Do-All. Do-All.
He did it all.
Moving on to the championship. He did it all. Now we see Ronin moving a little bit, but it looks like only 1 tread. Yes, we salute you.
Well, when you're moving after the buzzer, not a real good sign as we see Do-All on the attack from the beginning of this fight.
Oh, yeah, and going right at him, right at the front of him, scoring big points right here. Backing up. Look at the traction he's got with those treads. Oh, yeah. Big points and just going at one another. A couple of big treaded sumos.
Sorry about that. Well, Bill, one of these 2 fighting robots is going to be the Battlebots middleweight champ. The box is locked, the lights are on. It's championship robot fight time.
Oh, that's sweet words.
There's Deadblow at the forefront of your screen. Hazard will be the lawnmower. Oh, what a blow by Deadblow right off the bat.
Coming down hard, not afraid of the blade at all, but look at now, it's building up the speed.
That blade was a little incapacitated, but able to finish and move on to the championship in the semifinal bout. Look at the quickness. Oh, look at that relentless quickness of Deadblow with that pneumatic arm.
Gets in so many jabs, scores a lot of points that way, Sean.
Oh, big blow by Hazard. Take a look at that now.
Not moving at all. Deadblow's not moving.
That one punch, he was getting dominated. What's happening? What's going on here?
He must have taken out his power supply.
Take a look at the count by the referees.
They're counting him down.
The heavy favorite Deadblow is in trouble now.
He got pushed there. That's not why he's not moving.
There you see it.
That's it.
This fight is over. Under a minute
The
long.
championship has been decided.
Take a look at the owner's of Hazard. $5,000 will be theirs. The congratulations. Where did this happen? Being dominated was Hazard, but boom, one time to Dead Blow.
Well, Dead Blow's got to come out tentative. He's got to be a little cautious of that blade of Hazard's. And he was for a little while, Sean, and he got in a lot of jabs.
Good driving by Hazard to get away.
We'll see it right here. Yeah. It knocks out the power supply, and you can see the dent in the side of Dead Blow. That was it. That was a vicious hit.
That's how these machines are designed
they
to
are
utilize
strong,
that
but
blade.
delicate.
Locked, the lights are on. Yes, people, it's Robot Championship fighting time. Voltark against Vlad the Impaler looks similar, but those lifting arms will tell you who Vlad the Impaler is. He comes out right now
wow,
with
and he
those
gets a
and
nice
dominates
pop
Voltark.
there on Voltark. Gets him up in the air.
You'll see those hazards come up all over the arena throughout this bout. This should be a great one. And look at Vlad the Impaler once again on the charge to Voltark.
Pays a little price for that. Got run over the hazards.
Oh, another roll.
Oh, he popped it right over. He's got it over.
Bill, just like that, Vlad the Impaler uses those lifting arms to flip Voltark on his back, and he is incapacitated for the moment. What happens now?
He says he's basically dead. Vlad's got to get off him. He's got 30 seconds. Now he's off. Now, the only thing Stephen Felt can hope for is that Vlad hits him again and rights him, unless he can right himself with his lifting arm, and that doesn't seem to be happening, Sean.
No, he looks, remember, if he's incapacitated,
30
the countdown
seconds
will begin, and this fight will be over. If not, we'll roll this for 3 minutes and see what happens.
He can tell the referee if he's dead or not, and I think he's choosing not to.
Look at the respect.
He's moving.
Look at the respect Vlad the Impaler's showing as he waits patiently to try and see if Voltark can right himself.
I think the waiting's over. We've seen this happen.
Wow.
Going clear across the battle box, lining him up. He's got him in his sights.
And it is legal now to do this because the fight is not over.
The fight is not over yet. And even if it was, I say it would be legal.
Oh, yeah! That's just tearing this piece of machinery up. Oh, my goodness. I think we expected more punches thrown in this heavyweight bout. It's over.
That's it. You know what? I think Phelps stayed on the ground to see if he could upright himself, or he did it for the crowd. Take a look at this now. Look, both bots very aggressive, but look, Vlad getting under him with that lifting arm and right over. Voltark never saw it coming.
Great timing.
And here we go. The
Look
lineup from across the box, and boom, right in there. You know what? I think Phelps got so much confidence in Voltark.
These Battlebots fights. We'll soon see who will be the heavyweight champion. The box is locked, the lights are on. It's Robot Championship fight time. Let's get it on. Super heavyweight division. Minion and Duo.
Minion showing right now. Power right there.
Minion almost looks like a little go-kart. And oh, look at Minion again.
Look at that.
Duo with great driving.
The over-under. Gets under him.
3 times in a row.
Oh, and he loses the blade.
He lost the blade. That's the pin, and that is
See, what did I tell you?
blade.
Look at that. And now he's hitting Duo with his own blade. It's like hitting a headless chicken with his own head.
Now, does this mean now that Duo has to run the entire bout without scoring and hoping that something happens to Minion? Did he take himself out of it?
He's got to hope that the pneumatic ramrod is working. No, it's hanging. It's hanging by a thread, Sean.
No, that is not a third super heavyweight in the ring. That is the loss of a whole bunch of Dual's machinery, and he is on the defensive with no ramrod and none of that soft stuff he put on just for this fight.
There's the over-under again. Catch a wave, and you're sitting on top of the world.
You know, right now, Minion could just be methodical of what he is, just using that scoop to get underneath Dual once again, throwing him around like a gymnast.
And you can see the tread on Dual there on his tire. And that's starting to tear up.
Bill's underneath him. Now he's dealing with both pieces of the machinery.
He's pushing them all around.
Wow, this is domination. We've seen 2 great championship fights of knockouts. And number 3, here you see Dual trying to stay alive as Minion, the go-kart scoop technique, running him all over the battle box floor. And it doesn't look like the hazards even matter in this one right now.
Ramrod's around, his tread is tearing, the extra saw that he added is gone, his middle is sagging.
He's getting old, isn't he?
He is. He's hanging in there.
there. He's putting up a little bit of a fight. It's a gallant effort. Now I say finish him off.
Plastic surgery won't work in this 3 minutes until incapacitated.
Let's see some more parts flying.
Ooh, a little bit of groove time there as you see, sizing him up, this Minion, as it doesn't look to me like Duval's moving anymore. There he is, just a slight movement. Minion coming in for some kill.
Yeah, he's not incapacitated yet, so we get to see more glorious destruction.
Oh, but look at around the arena.
If I wasn't such a sadist, this would be sad.
Pieces of Duval everywhere.
Oh, look at that. Man, Duval was a good-looking robot before coming into this match, and all Minion had was his wedge, Sean.
Yeah, and all Minion has now, it looks to be a super heavyweight championship, and Minion is really unscathed in this bout. He'll be ready for next year without any repairs as he's dominating Duval in this super championship.
Stripped Duval of any weapons that he may have had, and there's a little bit of extra right over the kill stars.
Unbelievable.
There's the buzzer.
Domination.
Champion, a victory dance from Minion.
Wow. Super heavyweights power Minion right from the opening buzzer when the lights clicked on. Minion went to work and dominated Duval.
Minion coming at Duval. He's already ripped the saw off, and now he goes right underneath him, showing that superior wedge design. Right now, he's got him underneath, drags him into his own saw, and then into the kill saws. Oh, yeah, showing what he's made of.
Minion down to the official decision. $5 more grand going to be given away. Super heavyweights.
9-0 decision for the winner and Battlebots Super Heavyweight Champion in the red square, Minion.
There it is, Minion, Super Heavyweight Champion. This fight was not close. Well,
ladies and gentlemen, this is the Battle Rumble for the Middleweight Championship. First, spin orbiting force, alien gladiator, blade runner, ankle biter, dead blow, pressure drop, hazard, bad attitude, turtle road hill, and subject to change without reason.
the box is locked, the lights are on. It's Rumble fighting time. Okay, you're going to love this. This is the middleweight Rumble. All ego. Everybody getting it on. 11 of these robots trying to pay each other back for early individual rounds. And there you see Pegleg from the start not moving very well.
He's going to be pegless if he keeps taking hits like that from Turtle Roadkill.
What a great camera look over the top. You see
ankle biter. Very nice, getting in underneath. There's Hazard. Not spinning. Oh, there we go. That's a reenactment of our championship, middleweight championship. Deadblow versus Hazard.
The winner of that was Hazard, who is our middleweight individual champion. This is a great Rumble. These people take this serious now. Even though it's just for ego, don't think they want to get a little revenge here. Look at that old spin up there by our lawnmower-looking
Blade Runner spinning around. He's looking for someone to pop, and they all are. I like the shot from the blimp. That's the back end of ankle biter. He is showing some moxie out here, isn't he?
Might be our quickest as far as with those two wheels in all of the divisions, popping around. Not a lot of offense, but he can ram you with his quickness.
But you can see right there, he had Deadblow up against the spikes. Now he's got subject to change without reason up against there. He's showing off.
Yes, he is. Where's Pegleg when you need him, Bill? I can't find him.
There he is. The Pegger.
Oh, the name, Spin Orbiting Force, Alien Gladiator, Blade Runner, Pegleg, Pressure Drop Hazard, they're all here, 11 of them.
Hazard's got his top, he's got his blade spinning now.
There you see Turtle Roadkill, there you see Ankle Biter with the quickness. Blade Runner doesn't do much except spin, huh?
Oh, yeah, but he spins hard. You know, Ankle Biter maybe showing off, maybe saying, hey, you watch. Next time we fight, you watch out for me.
This is the middleweight rumble. 11 of these Battlebots getting it on for ego and pride here. And you see the intensity on the builders and drivers' faces.
And, oh, there's pressure drop. Fan favorite pressure drop. Not doing
His
too much.
pressure dropped. He isn't moving around much.
He's got a low blood pressure right there.
Blade Runner initiating some contact.
You can see he's made some marks, and ankle biter's lost his front leg. But look at him, still moving around. Oh, man.
Now that's a problem. Now that's a problem for ankle biter. Up on his, should we say, rear end, not being able to use his legs to get down. As you see some of these Battlebots already incapacitated, but not that man.
No, coming down hard, dead low, always bringing it hard. I kind of hope Pegleg can get over across the ring and maybe deliver some blows to someone who's stuck on a spike strip like Deadblow.
The middleweight rumble, a lot of fun, and there you see, still staying alive.
Hazard spinning around. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looking for somebody else to hit here. There it is.
Introducing now the contestants.
Battlebots in the heavyweight rumble. The box is locked, the lights are on. It's heavyweight robot rumbling time. Get all their names straight for us, because this is going to be a fun one. As you see Mahler spinning 100 miles an hour.
Taking the head of Gnome right off the useless head. Oh, yeah, I love the shot from the blimp. Are there too many robots, Sean? I don't think so.
Never too many robots, especially since no hazards are deployed during these rumbles. It's just all out ego fest, getting it on. This is the heavyweights. Some of the names, there's Vlad the Impaler, who was the individual champion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now there's Tazbot showing the strength of that lifting arm. Up and at him.
Vlad the Impaler, some of the names, Punjar. You'll see Frenzy, Biohazard, Gamatron, they're all here, 18 of them in all. There's Vlad, been a dominant robot throughout this. Oh, as you see right now, Vlad getting after it early and often.
Oh, that's Vlad, Pop picking up Voltar.
Remember those two met in the finals. Vlad's winning that one. Oh, he wants a little bit, huh? A little payback?
You want to go at and put you down. You're going to be the king of the hill in this rumble. Frenzy, watch this. Yeah, that's a well-designed pill.
Living up to his name is Frenzy. Hey, we're not finished. Look at Nightmare.
Nightmare gamely making his way around the ring, but he needs to get a pop from somebody to flip himself over. It's Gamatron.
Gamatron looks like he's the official, just kind of walking around, making sure that there's Tazbot getting after Vlad a little bit.
Tazbot, he could help out. He could help out Nightmare there, flip him over.
You know, Bill, I ask this question now in these rumbles. Do all the people gang up and go after the individual champion just to get him out?
I think so, don't you think?
Oh, I don't think he's
Isn't that what you'd want to do?
No question about there's Tazbot on his back.
Even though he can flip himself over, we've seen it happen before.
Looking for a little assistance from another flipped over Nightmare.
Nightmare.
This is not Elm Street. This is Fort Mason. It's the Battlebots. It's the
Will he return the favor? No.
No, it's what I can do for me. There you see, Gamatron still chugging along.
He's kind of doing swimming on his side, that's all. Oh, look at that. Oh, 4 robots
Battlebots all piled up.
Vlad, Tazbot, getting it on here. Biohazard jumps into the mix. Look at some of them now are incapacitated up against the wall there in those spike strips as the mainstays are right out here in the middle of the arena. Get it on. Tazbot once again takes a little punishment.
Flipped on his B-head. He'll be back. He'll get right over. There he is.
Vlad coming, giving an assistance here. We're down to the final few seconds. This great heavyweight rumble. It's all about ego. I love it.
Oh, the heavyweights. There's the buzzer.